a clue, without a sign, without a question yet. The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, a free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing to be found. A mirror in front of me is where I find an empty glass, reflection of the truth. It's everything what's to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Once, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is that a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Searching all along, give us dwell along and on, without a clue, without a sign, without a question yet. The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing to be found. A mirror in front of me is where I find an empty glass, reflection of the truth. It's everything what's to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Once, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is that a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Searching all along, give us a dwell
Hey, what's up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Got a good show for you guys. Going to be a lot of cool content that we're going to be going over today. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Everything's good, right? Everything's good on the audio. So, how's everybody doing today? Thank you guys so much. Already 80 people here. If you count up the Twitch boys and girls. Oh, yeah, definitely over 80 people, almost 90. So, good stuff there. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Let's go ahead and hop right into the Ninja News so we can get started with the topics and the shout outs and all the good stuff that you guys love when it comes to OJ Live. So, let's go ahead and start off with Ninja News. We had a brand new video, brand new Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of an Elusive Age video. Dragon Quest 11 Echoes, Dragon Quest 11S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. That title is extremely long, and I'll get to the shout outs in just a bit, guys. So you guys are tagging me saying hi. Don't worry, I'll get there in just a bit. Yeah, check out that video if you guys haven't already done so. I don't like doing reviews. Not a fan of doing, like, reviews and everything, but I did a review for it, and I like it a lot. It's one of the best Switch games, one of the best games that I've probably ever played. The reason why it took so long is because I had to put 50 hours into it, guys, and I'll be honest, I don't have as much time to play video games as I used to have, or as like normal reviewers have. So that's the reason why it took so long. I put over 50 hours in. I made sure to get all of the characters before I did my review. Did not beat the game yet, but I got all the characters. I got more of the mainline plots. Like, I knew that there was still something. Like, there's like the butt with the story. And I finally got to the point to where things kind of open up a bit and the story kind of gets going and you know what you need to do and kind of like the mission from there. So that's kind of where I said, okay, I've got enough information to make an informed opinion on pretty much everything with this game. And yeah, it's really good. So make sure you guys check out my review. It's already up on the channel if you guys want to see my score and everything like that. Next up is new video for tomorrow. So this morning I actually played Atelier Ryza some more, not just like the beginning intro then save it, but I actually played Atelier Ryza. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I got some impressions cooking up for you guys. That might be tomorrow morning if my video doesn't get approved. I'm still trying to do the whole Asphalt 9 video. It's in review, so hopefully that gets approved and we can get that going tomorrow. That's a sponsored video. But after that, or maybe even before, depending on if I get the email or not, I just need to get the email for the review. Then we're going to have an Atelier Ryza video. And guys, if you like Chrono Trigger and if you like RPGs, if you like, dude, Atelier Ryza's combat system, even from the very beginning, I'm just at the beginning of the game, it's pretty dope. It's actually really good. And I can see where there's a lot of flexibility. So I'm getting some Atelier Ryza action in. Like I said, there'll be a video sometime this week. We'll see when, though. I'm gonna play it some more tonight. Gonna play it some more tomorrow morning. And like I said, I might have a video on it tomorrow, maybe Friday. I'm not sure. So yeah. All right. Next up, Elite Ninja status. All right, guys. So Elite Ninja status. What's up with this Elite Ninja status? We were at 184, now we're at 183, whatever. So if we hit 187, we will have a bonus stream, OJ's Bizarre Adventure Story Time, all that good stuff. If you're not an Elite Ninja and you want to play Smash Brothers and Mario Kart and all that good stuff with us, make sure you Elite Ninja up. Is Streamlabs work? Is he not working today? Yeah, I haven't seen him peek in here. It's my boy Streamlabs. Sometimes he shows up to work, sometimes he doesn't. Anyway, we'll get that going for you guys. I think I just have to turn it off, then turn it back on, then it starts it starts working. Yo, Streamlabs out here ghetto, dude. But yeah, Elite Ninja up, and then definitely we can get you in. We got a Mario Kart 8 prize tournament this weekend. This weekend is a Mario Kart 8 prize tournament. So yeah, so good stuff there. Also, guys, we have a Witcher 3 giveaway that we're doing. If you want the full details of the Witcher 3 giveaway, link in the description below. If you're Twitch boys, head over to YouTube or on my Twitch page. Make sure you follow it there. It's pinned right there on my Twitch page. It's pinned to my profile, so you'll see it. So make sure you go on my Twitter page, Player Essence, which is on Twitch, and you will see the giveaway for that. All right, so I think that is it for Ninja News. Let's go ahead and get into shoutouts. If you're here in the chat, you want me to say hi, I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all of you guys here. And Dank, can you test the command real quick on YouTube first, my boy? Dank, can you test the command real quick, because Cloudbot's not working. Is it now Peon? What's up, man? Good to see you here, dude. I haven't watched. See, look, I don't like that. I'm not going to sit here and be happy with you. I haven't watched one of your live streams in a very long time. Why have you not been watching my live streams? At least watch my videos. Have you watched my videos? Well, you come in here saying that you think I'm going to be happy with you being here? You better give me some good news, bruh. Let's see here. Robert, what's good, Robert? Gunslinger, good to see you here. Shout out to my boy Gunslinger. Sushi Slicer, what's up? Gunmetal Otaku. Armina, what's good? Let's see here. Aiden Quinn, what's good? Nick Little, what's up? Charity's here as well. Tommy, what's good, Tommy? Elizabeth is here. What's up, Lizzie? K-Toad Gaming, what's good? Flip999, what's up? 10th Gen, what's good, 10th Gen? Good to see you here. JD Miller, see, this is what I like to hear. Hi, watch all your videos. That's what I like to hear. Thank you, JD Miller. Appreciate that. And by the way, now, Pion, I'm just messing with you, bro. Don't take it personally. Let's see here. Dior Wilson, what's good? Joseph F, what's up, man? How's it going? KJ2399, what's up? Aaron says YouTube was being trashed yesterday. Yeah, YouTube can be trashed. All right, there you go. It's working now. It's working. I see my boy Streamlabs. He's popping up. Shout outs to my boy Streamlabs. He doesn't feel like coming to work at times, bro. Cool Breeze, what's good, man? Let's see here. Echo James, what's up, man? Alonzo Vines, what's good? Keep getting your butt kicked in Astral Chain. You just got to keep playing, bro. No, it's working now. And I saw it working just a bit, Dank, because I saw it on Twitch. It usually starts working on Twitch first, then I'll start working on YouTube. OV Phoenix, what's good, man? Thank you so much. Yo, E Diddy, I like to hear that. He says, hey OJ, watch all your stuff, don't skip the well, you can skip the ads if you want to. If it's a skippable ad, then feel free to skip it. Just don't use ad block. That's the only thing that I don't like. Just try not to use ad block. Red Enigma, what's good, Red Enigma? How's it going? Yo, Aron donated $2. He says, I want to shake your hand. He says, hi, never seen any of your videos? Smiley face. I know, Aron. Seriously, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. While you've never seen any of my videos, you have seen this top stream ninja board because you are the top stream ninja. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Aron. The round table. Definitely at that round table. Ambu Black Ops. My boy Aron with the $2. Appreciate that, my boy. Let's go and get your name up here on the top stream board. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Aron with the first donation of the stream. Let's get it. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Stop top stream ninja as well. Let's see here. Dank Meme. Works now in Hokage. Thank you, sir. Yep, it's working now. Usually I gotta turn it off then turn it back on. That's usually what happens, and then it'll start working. Let's see here. Juice Man. Yo, Juice Man Vaughn. Shout outs, my boy. Good to see you here. Let's see here. Astral Chain. What's up, Red Enigma? Let's see here. Real One Gaming. What's good, Real One Gaming? Good to see you here. Zelda's biggest fan. What's up, man? Shout out to Zelda's biggest fan. Hopefully everything gets worked out for you. Yeah, Fairy Tiger, Emmanuel Sanders. I saw that, man. Yes, I saw Emmanuel Sanders getting over to the 49ers. Oh, what a glorious. What a glorious day. That's what all 49ers fans are saying. Put your dollars in your pockets. We got Emmanuel Sanders. Let's get it. Shout out to Cosmic Creeper with a $3 donation. Upping up Aron for the top stream ninja. He says, wait, you do videos? Bruh, wait a minute. Cosmic Creeper, you collect retro video games? What? No way. Shout outs to my boy Cosmic Creeper. Thank you for the $3 donation. I appreciate that. You are the top stream ninja. So thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. With the 3, I appreciate you, my boy. And yeah, you guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Cosmic Creeper. Definitely one of the elite ninja here. The elite ninja here. Yo, my boy Squid is here. What's good? How's it going? Good to see you here as well. Good to see you here. Shout outs. I do. Let's hear Jumpmon. Yo, what's up, Jumpmon? Solo Nepion, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you here as well, Solo. Mr. Pete, Puzzle Solver. What's good, man? What's good? Ring Fit, kicking your butt. Yeah, Ring Fit. Let me get my Atelier Ryza video. Then probably Ring Fit this. Is it this week or next week is Luigi's Mansion. Yo, shout outs, Aron. Oh, snap, Aron. Aron's going back and forth here. He says, didn't know you did the YouTube. Might check your content out later. Did a $4 donation. Thank you so much, Aron. Appreciate that. You guys are going back and forth here. Shout outs to Aron. $4 donation. He is now the top stream ninja. Back again. Back at it again. Oh, I'm back at it again, dude. Shout outs to you, my boy. I appreciate you guys' support. A lot of you guys support. The stream helps, keeps everything running. So thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Gunmetal Otaku says, yeah, next week is Luigi's Mansion. So this week is going to be Atelier Ryza and then also Ring Fit. Then next week will be Luigi's Mansion. And we are probably going to be doing maybe a giveaway for that game. Maybe possibly a giveaway for that game. Just a little bit. So yeah, we might be doing a giveaway for that game. We're probably going to be doing a giveaway for that game. So it's probably going to be the same thing, guys. My giveaways are just going to be like I do like on Twitter, you know, with those. So yeah, man. Yo, shout outs to Brian Rollins with the $4.99, and he says, yo, let's get the Dragon Quest Casino music going. Did you get that armor set hiding in Dungeon? I did get the armor set hiding in Dungeon. It looks stupid though. It looks absolutely stupid. I don't like the look of it. But yeah, I did get it. All right, so we got a lot of people rolling in through here. Brian, we'll get your music in just a bit. Cosmic Creeper says, what's YouTube? You donated $1.04. Then Brian had that $5, but then Robert kind of hops in and becomes the actual top stream ninja. He says, yo, let's go. Shout outs to my boy Robert, appreciate that. Thank you for the 5, thank you for the 401, and thank you for the 499, my boy Brian. Appreciate all of you guys supporting the stream, I really do. And we'll get that music going, casino music. Who here has actually played Dragon? Before we get into some of the topics, how you guys liking Dragon Quest in terms of the people who have played the game? How you guys liking it? Or if you've even played the demo, are you guys, you guys considering getting the game? I want to hear you guys' thoughts, because I did go into the comment section. You guys were talking about Dragon Quest, but feel free to talk about Dragon Quest here too. Be more than happy to talk to you guys about that. But thank you, Robert, for the 5, man. You are the top stream ninja for right now, at least. So I appreciate that. Let's see. Destiny Connect is this week as well. I just don't have the time to play Destiny Connect, man. I mean, like, I want to play it, and I could get a review code, but dude, I just don't have the time to play it, man. I don't know when I'm gonna make the time. I got to get Atelier Ryza going, so I just don't have the time. But I'll pick up the game at some point, though. I'll pick up the game. Positive Waves, what's good? Positive Waves, how's it going, man? Dior Wilson, yo, shout outs to Arnold. He says, can you play Proof of a Hero from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, and donated $6. You are the top stream ninja now. You guys are just doing dollars. Put your dollars in your pocket, sons. All right, let's get this music going here. We're gonna start off with the casino from Dragon Quest 11. That casino pisses me off, man. That Slime Quest game, bro. That Slime Quest game. Casino, Dragon Quest 11 theme. All right, let's get it going. All right, shout outs there. How's the music sound, guys? Everything okay on that one? Let's go and get Aaron's name back on here as the top stream ninja. I can't spell Aaron's name. Apparently, Aaron's name is too hard to spell. Apparently. Apparently. All right, Gunslinger says play the demo. Thought it was all right. I'm not big on RPGs. I feel like I can get down with Dragon Quest 11. Well, if you're not big on RPGs, then I don't know, man. I'm renting it. I'm renting, but it's really fun. I'm actually liking it more than I thought I would. Yeah, that's pretty much what people think. The game starts slow, but once you get going, the game is actually super good. Music sounds good. All right, play Dragon Quest demo, and its leagues better than Final Fantasy, any Final Fantasy post 12. In my opinion. I mean, I don't think that's really a controversial opinion or anything. Yeah. About Dragon Quest, I'm planning to start this weekend, but I did enjoy the demo and want to see the 2D mode. Yeah, exactly. The 2D mode is pretty cool. I showed it off in my video. The 2D mode is interesting because you can play the full game in 2D mode, and you can also play exclusive worlds from past Dragon Quest games in the 2D mode. Like, that's the only way that you can play it, so it's pretty cool. You can even go back to Erdrick's world, so it's dope. I'm 109 hours into Dragon Quest 11. Nice. I have over 80 hours in Dragon Quest 11S. It's specifically all the different costumes you can get. Yeah, man, those costumes are really cool. I do like the costumes. Dragon Quest is great. It's getting me back into time-consuming games with which my wife hates. Yeah, dude, don't get divorced. That might be the divorce starter right there, Dragon Quest, man. Blanket says, I will play Dragon Quest 11 when I finish Daemon X Machina. Yeah, dude, there's just so many games. There's so many games. Big Cup of Joe says, sup OJ, loving Dragon Quest so far. Yeah, Dragon Quest is dope, man. It's a lot of fun. Sounds perfect. All right, good to hear that. Fairy Tiger says, I have 125 hours and loving every second. Post game is fantastic, dude. 125 Fairy Tiger, when do you eat, sleep, go to work. 125 hours, dude, that's crazy. The Switch version too, which is nuts. I got the true ending after 90 hours, and I can say I need to play REGGIE Trilogy. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. It's fantastic. So far, my favorite RPG on the Switch. Okay, very good game. I got RG Origins for free, so I'm playing that. Nice, nice. Sounds good. It definitely sounds good. Around 60 hours, and I love the game. Been grinding and planning on 100%ing. Yeah, you know what the funny thing is? Dragon Quest. There's so much content in that game. Even the vanilla release. The game, obviously, like, vanilla release doesn't have as much content as like some of the other RPGs, you know, that have come out recently. But because they have less, it's actually more polished. They don't have to do as much stuff. You know, they keep things simple. It's a very traditional, straightforward RPG, but they just do everything right. You know what I'm saying? They do everything right with the RPG. So that's what makes it really cool in my eyes, you know? Like when you go into a town, like you don't have like 5 million people that all have bubbles above their head and you can, you know, do 5 billion quests. They just keep things moving so you don't get sidetracked and all that, you know, which is kind of like, you know, the Xenoblade type of things, like where they have like a million different quests, you know, and everything. And like some people like that, but sometimes it's overwhelming, you know, and I think that's why Western gamers and people just say, oh, well, yeah, this is good because it keeps you going on your main quest and you don't have to worry about so many side quests and getting distracted or whatever the case is, you know? I mean, because like, Xenoblade has so many side quests, like you can miss like main story elements within side quests, like the whole Poppy thing, like you can completely miss that if you just keep going. Like, oh, well, you don't get the third version of Poppy, you know, Poppy Cutie Pie. So I'm here just playing through Fire Emblem Three Houses for the third time. Nice, Ranavir, sounds good. What have you missed? You haven't missed much, dude. We just started, man. Real Gaming 1 says, player since I'll probably be getting Dragon Quest 11 when I'm done with Fire Emblem Three Houses. 220 hours so far. Oof, man, so many hours. Shenmue 3, which comes out the 19th of November. Nice, nice, sounds good. Play the demo for 10 hours, still haven't beat it. You know, the thing about it, JD, is that you can transfer that over to the main game. So if you know that you want the game, you know, you can always do that. All right, so let's go and get this next music going. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate the $5 donation, man. And hopefully you enjoyed the Dragon Quest music. Now we're going to play some Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. All right. And if I just type in the game, it just gives me new videos for Monster Hunter. I need to type in the Generation Ultimate. And the music you wanted was Proof of a Hero. This was Aron's pick. So once again, Aron, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Top Stream Ninja as well. Proof of a Hero.
Hey, fellas.
This one's right here.
Dollars.
Shoutouts to Nalpion with the $5 donation. Dollars in your pockets. He says, I watch all your videos and read all your tweets. Smiley face. By the way, tell Robert he's a sneaky Photoshopper. Jonas, yo, shoutouts, man. I think, wait a minute, I know who you are. That's, dude, you should have told me it was you. I would have never said what I said at the beginning. My bad, dude. I didn't know you had an alt account for that. But shoutouts, my guy. Yeah, Robert photoshopped Buck Bumble being the #1 game. And he did it. Robert photoshopped Buck Bumble being IGN's #1 game of all time. So I mean, it makes sense, right? Makes sense. But shout outs, dude. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that. I've lived what I've played in Dragon Quest 11 and had to take a break this week due to sickness. But I'm gonna get back to it today, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, take your time to get better, man. Just play it when you feel like it. Yo, what's up, G5? How's it going, my boy? Hey, DM me if you're actually interested in what we talked about on Twitter, man. Cool Breeze says, I played the Dragon Quest demo. It's fun, but you know how it is when you have other cool games. I'm definitely going to dive deep into it when you can play other few games. Dude, tell me about it, man. I have so many games to play, especially when you got a bunch of other cool games, and then you got games that developers send you, constantly sending you games and sending you games. I have the damn Aladdin game, you know. I have freaking Ring Fit that I got to do. I have, oh my gosh, Atelier Ryza. Those are all 3 games that I got sent recently. The Forager is coming in. The physical edition of the Forager is coming in. That's 4 games in like just this month alone that I've been sent by developers. I mean, Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games, I'm getting a code for that. I mean, Luigi's Mansion, getting a code for that. I mean, it's just nuts. It's just nuts. Yo, shout outs to Squid Vicious with the $6.66. Let's get it. My boy hitting us with that Doom donation. Only video game music worthy of this donation is Doom 2016. OST BFG Division, please. Hope your day is awesome, Hokage, and all the ninja out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate The $6.66. You guys give some love to Squid Vicious. Definitely one of the elite ninja here in the village. Definitely one of the elite. Round table. And Cosmic Creeper donated $1 and says, can you play the Wii Shop music? Absolutely, Cosmic Creeper. I'll get you going. I'll creep up on that music for you, my boy. So we'll get that. KJ2399. Yo, party man, what's up? Bodyguard is here. What's good? Buck Bumble's the greatest game ever, says Blanket 6. I'm gonna take away that wrench from you, Blanket, right now. KJ2399 says, really like it, put 40 hours in. I'm around the second phase of the game. It's about as traditional as an RPG can get, but sometimes I find it refreshing. That's true, because a lot of Japanese RPGs don't want to be Japanese RPGs anymore, right? Like a lot of them, you know, from like Square Enix, they're like, oh, we don't want to be a Japanese RPG. We want to be like a normal, we want to be like some type of Western hybrid action RPG. And this one says, no, you know, like, we're going to be an RPG. We're going to be a traditional RPG, be it that. But we're going to take away all the annoying things. And with Dragon Quest XI-S, we're going to improve all the tedious things, like leveling up in the game. Like, you can level up super fast in this game. Just put the speed all the way up, run around the map and slash people. Bam, you're level 40-something before you know it, man. It takes all the tedium away from RPGs, man. I love it. Let's see here. Good stuff. Let's see. Wanted to ask how you're doing today. Joey, I'm doing good, man. How are you? I love how the Switch is getting all these 40+ hour games. It's always good. It especially gives you more bang for your buck. Gives you more bang for your buck, so that's good. Yo, Christopher, my boy, what's up, man? How's it going? There's a lot, yeah, Japanese RPGs are getting a lot of the limelight. Well, I mean, even next year, you know, next year, there's a lot of RPGs coming through, right? I mean, we got Trials of Mana, we got Final Fantasy VII Remake. I know you're excited for that one. We've got more. We've got Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. There's a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff coming out. Atelier Rise is coming. That's coming to PS4, PC, Switch. A lot of good RPGs, man. A lot of good RPGs. A lot of good Japanese RPGs. All right, let's see here. Anybody else have this? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic here, guys. We are going to discuss Dragon Ball Kakarot. Yeah, there's Dragon Ball Kakarot. We are going to discuss the next thing here, guys, and we've got Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa. He is the big man has spoken himself, and he's talking about a bunch of different stuff here, guys, all right? So let's go ahead and get into that before we spend too much time. It's already been 30 minutes. What the hell? Okay, there we go. It didn't pop up. My second screen didn't pop up for some reason. Let me get this next music going, though, first, before we really do anything else. Let me get this here. So the next music on the list is I think it's Doom. Yeah. Yeah, Doom. So that's Doom 2016 BFG Division. All right. This should be good, man. This is some good music. It's rocking out with some Doom. All right, good stuff there. Okay, so next up, we're going to be talking about Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa on giving devs freedom, entertainment, mobile monetization, and not copying Disney. Interesting here. So let's talk about on giving devs freedom. Above all else, I based my, and he's the Nintendo president, CEO, you know, just for those who don't know. Above all else, I based my decision on the development leader's way of thinking. Nintendo is Nintendo because of our games, characters, and IP. So giving our teams the freedom to experiment with new ideas is something I strongly agree with. Expansion can't happen without the freedom to try something new and the courage to step into unfamiliar territory. On focusing on entertainment. Yo, shout outs to Aaron. Thank you for the $2 donation, my boy. He says, can you play Valtrek's theme from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate? Thank you. Absolutely, we can get that. How's the music, guys? Is it too loud? Not loud enough? Let me know in the chat how the music is. Yeah. Mobile monetization. Oh, hold up. Focusing on entertainment, not just streaming. Music is good. All right, not just streaming, but any kind of new technology, whether that is going to be appealing to the consumer or not, really depends on the quality of the experience that we can provide. Nintendo continues to search for new ways to enhance the fun that people can have through their gaming experience. Okay? On mobile monetization, in terms of monetization, that's something that we decided on an app basis. It's something we decided looking at the game content of each app, as well as the IP used and the player that we're targeting. We also look at how we can best have the players enjoy the game, as well as how they would be comfortable in spending money. Okay, there's that pretty corporate answer to that one. On whether Disney is a model for Nintendo's future. We've never tried to imitate any other company. The idea of using our IP in things like theme parks or movies is simply an extension of the philosophy we've had all along. So there you go. That's what Furukawa has to say here. Too loud. Some people are saying too loud. All right, let me turn it down just a bit. All right, so I turned it down. So here's the thing, guys. What do you guys think about what Mr. Furukawa had to say here with all the different stuff? You guys have any thoughts on this? If not, we can move on to what Reggie has to say here in just a bit. But I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Let me get... actually, the top stream ninja is actually Squid, because he did $6.66. So he's actually the top stream ninja. So we'll go ahead and get Squid up here. Squid V. There you go. Let's see here. I think Disney are sell out to China, who take established properties and make them bland and boring. No one should want to be like Disney. Okay, I think they're looking at in terms of Disney's bank or their cachet and, you know, kind of what they do, like with their theme parks and stuff like that. But I see what you're saying, man. Let's see here. I don't know what you're talking about splitting up, my boy. I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, what's up, Fire Blast? Juice Man Vaughn says all this means that Nintendo's gonna be Nintendo. Pretty much, Juice. I mean, that's pretty much what I've been saying. Nintendo is uniquely Nintendo. Nobody can really, you know, top what Nintendo is. It's hard to top what Nintendo is because they have established IPs that, like I said, if you were to say, no matter what anybody says, you can talk about, like, I mean, obviously not everybody would do this, but if you're talking about video games, if somebody could say you can have one entity in video games, Microsoft video games, right? Not all of Microsoft, but Microsoft, Xbox game division, Sony game division, you know what I'm saying? Nintendo, you can have Bethesda, you can have anybody. There's not a single investor or a single person in the world that wouldn't say Nintendo because their IPs are worth, you can't put a value on Nintendo's, you know, Nintendo's IPs. So you can't put a value on that, you know? It's tough, even though Nintendo's worth a value. But if Nintendo said, we're selling Mario today, I guarantee you every single major corporation would put billions on the line to buy Mario. Literally billions on the line to buy Mario, you know? Shout outs to Jumpmon with the $3 Hollis dollars in your pockets. Let's go. Shout outs. And he says Sticker Burn Symphony. Thank you, Jumpmon, for the donation, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 3. We'll get that going for you in just a bit. Hey, the ghost is McDonald's Wi-Fi. Yeah, man, your Wi-Fi was absolute trash. Absolute trash. There's nothing goat about your Wi-Fi. I'll tell you that right now, bro. It seems like a Billy Goat was maybe chewing on your cables. Maybe that's chewing on them internet cables or something, bro. Let's see here. So if you guys have any thoughts on this, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, man, like I was saying, like I don't think anybody would say Nintendo's not going to be the company that you want. I mean, you can look at other companies making money in the video game industry, making more or the same, but Nintendo's IPs, literally, you can't put a value on Mario. There's like no value. What about Smash Brothers? What's the value of Smash Brothers? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't put a number value on Smash or a number value on Mario or a number value even on like Pokemon, which they don't fully own, but you guys know what I'm saying. They're stake in Pokemon, you know? Or even like Zelda, you know, like what's the value of Zelda? Nobody knows, you know. We just know Nintendo as a company because of their financial, you know, how much money they make. But if they just said we're selling Zelda, Apple, Microsoft, Sony, everybody would be literally chomping at the bit to say, how much do you want for that IP? How much can we give you if we sold Zelda? Like, what would be the value number if Nintendo said we're selling Zelda? It would be a number that you couldn't even think of. What would be the number? It'd be crazy, you know? Be absolutely crazy. What's the current topic? You just joined the stream. We're talking about Nintendo. It's kind of tough. We're talking about Nintendo. Shuntaro Furukawa, he spoke about just a bunch of different topics with Nintendo. So, I mean, it'd be hard for me to go over everything again. But he just talked about giving developers freedom, focusing on entertainment, not being like Disney and mobile monetization. But I mean, it was like a whole block of text. So, let me put the link in the chat. So for those who just came in, you guys can check it out there, catch up with what I just put there. Nintendo everything. So yeah. Fire Blast says, I love Disney, but Nintendo should stay Nintendo. Though I would not mind Nintendo expanding into other mediums with their properties as long as it there is the right hands. Well, yeah, they are. I mean, like, you look at stuff like, you know, the what was it, the theme park that they're building. So that's pretty cool, you know. Sushi Slicer says, it seems Nintendo is doing better under him, expanding into gaming like Odyssey and Smash, and expanding to different mediums of entertainment. Yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Microsoft would ruin Zelda. Probably. Probably. I mean, there's a high chance of yes, Microsoft would ruin Zelda. There's a very high possibility that I would probably say most companies that purchase Zelda might ruin them if they. I mean, American companies. I mean, like a Japanese company. I mean, maybe, maybe not. It just depends. It depends. Just depends. All right, let's get this next music going here, guys. We've got Wii Shop music. All right, Wii Shop music coming right up. Shout outs to Cosmic Creeper. Thank you for the donation, and hopefully you enjoy this music. Hey, what's up, VC? How's it going, man? Hey, OJ. Oh snap! Yo, who's this? Blanket with the gun. Let's go, taking the soul of the chat. My boy Blanket with the 50. Dang, dude. Jesus, calm down, Blanket. Yo, my man showing here, proving why Elite Ninja, Roundtable, Ambu Black Ops, my boy. The Roundtable has peaked. Let's get it. Shout outs to my dude, Blanket 6 with the freaking 50. And he says, can you play Crazy Bus? I've got to play this crap too. Everything was good. Everything was good until I found out what the song was. Yes, Crazy Bus theme is 1 minute and 30 seconds on the Crazy Bus theme. That is the tops for the Crazy Bus theme. 1 minute and 30 seconds, Blanket. Damn it, but for you, this is gonna hurt everybody's. Just get ready, guys, okay? Ears, get ready for this Crazy Bus theme, because it's trash, but he donated 50, so it's gotta be played. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be played. So yeah, anyway. Shout outs to Blanket, though. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the $50. Hollis. Let's let this man know. You guys give us some Sharingans, emotes, respect, and also Blanket. Top stream ninja, my boy. Also, top weekly ninja as well. So thank you, Blanket. Thank you for your continued support on the channel. Your support, you guys' support coming here, watching the videos, really does help keep these streams lit and keep them going and evolving. We are gonna have some nice new additions to the meme game, to the GIF game, coming up pretty soon. I'm working on let me just say here, if you like JoJo, there might be some new stuff for you guys, so look out for that coming pretty soon here. I've been working on that. But thank you, Blanket. Appreciate the 50, my boy. And you are top stream ninja, weekly ninja as well. Shout outs, and also top stream boss. Call that trifecta. Let's get it. Can we add subtitles so I can mute? I can't add subtitles to a live stream. I know, man. This is horrible, dude. This is horrible. This is just not good, guys. Not good. What's up, VC? How's it going, my boy? Hey, VC, DM my dude Double D, man. He'll help you out. Let's see here. OJ just made a JoJo reference. I do love JoJo. I love the original JoJo. The original JoJo is the best. Jonathan Joseph. Not Jonathan. Right? Who's the original? He's the original. Jonathan, right? Who's the second one? The second one is the one that born in like the yeah, Jonathan. Who's the second one again? The second one is I'm gonna kick myself when you guys say his name. I know Josuke. Joseph, there we go. Joseph. I knew it was Joseph. I don't know what the hell. Joseph. I like Jonathan. If you don't like Jonathan the most, you're not a true gentleman. You're not. You'll never be a true gentleman. You'll never be a true gentleman. You must like Jonathan the most. You must. And if you don't, you're not a true gentleman. And if you like Jotaro, you're a horrible individual. If you like Jotaro the most, because Jotaro calls his mom a bitch, and he's not he's too powerful. He's too powerful. So, and I really did not like that about Jotaro. I mean, I have a shirt with him, and he's cool and all, but calling your mom the B word, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I could never like him the most. You like Jotaro the most? You're a despicable individual. Dude, how can you like somebody that calls their loving mom the B word? No way. He's a douchebag. Josuke, then Jotaro, then Dio. You can see, look, you're a douchebag too, VC. You're also a douchebag. Anybody that likes, let's see here. He said, I'll pay 55 for you to not play Crazy Bus. Unfortunately, I can't reverse that because he already did it, you know? So yeah. Yo! Fairy Tiger! What the? Konohamaru! Toby! Buster! Let's go! Shout out to my man, Fairy Tiger. Says, let's go down in the basement for some theme. Oh god, we got Crazy Bus, and then we've got freaking Resident Evil troll trumpet music, Charity's favorite. Josuke's my fave, bro. Not all moms are loving. Well, no, Josuke loves his mom. But Jotaro, like his mom. Have you not watched that freaking anime? His mom is amazing. His mom says, "Oh, Jotaro, she's all lovey-dovey with him. Even after he calls her names, she still loves him as much. She gives him a kiss every single day before he goes to school. Dude, she's like the most loving mom ever. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? I can understand like if his mom was not a good mom, you know, or like, but like even like freaking Joseph, dude, Joseph never even, well, Joseph knows his mom, but his mom basically gave him up, you know what I'm saying? And he still didn't call his mom, well, actually, no, he was kind of, but he didn't know that was his mom at the beginning. But then once he found out, he was like, okay, cool, this is my mom. You know, he didn't even call her that once he found out. Like this man, Jotaro, sitting there calling his mom that. That's nuts. I can't vibe with somebody like that. In terms of my favorite, I still like him, but I can't vibe with somebody like that. No. I can't vibe with somebody like that. I can't. Jotaro's garbage. I think you have me confused, OJ. I was joking around, Charity. I was just joking around. But anyway, enough anime talk here, guys. Let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and talk about some other stuff here. Let's move on to the next topic here, guys, and we're gonna move on to the next music as well. We have this. We have Valtrax theme. So we still have a little bit before we get that troll music. Monster Hunter. All right. Let me know how the music sounds too. All right, let's move on to the next topic here, guys. Reggie Fils-Aimé, the big man, Reggie. Oh, but before we get going, we got 211 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Why don't we have at least 100 retweets of my I'm going live? I know at least 50 of you guys have my Twitter. We should be getting way more retweets than we're getting. You guys got to shill for me a little bit more. A lot of you guys are though. A lot of you guys. We got to do a little bit of a shill shimmy. A little bit more. You guys hit that retweet button, hit that like button on this video, hit that retweet on Twitter if you've got it. Now, let's go to move on to the next topic here, guys. And we're going to be talking about Reggie. The Reginator has spoken, and when the Reginator speaks, we listen. Andrew the King 321, I'm going to beatbox you to a timeout, my boy. How about that? Time you out. You ain't got nothing important to say. I ain't trying to hear it. Let's see here. Reggie talks about on the Wii U being a failure, Iwata not wanting to bundle the Wii Sports, in the US, Activision Blizzard Hong Kong situation, and more. So let's go ahead and let's get into what he had to say here. So here are some thoughts. This was basically on his speech. I think he was talking at Cornell, you know, so that's a really esteemed college. And here's what he had to say. Reggie once chatted with the person who engineered the NES to ask him its main goal, which was to play a good game of Donkey Kong. That's crazy. He acknowledged that the Wii U was a failure pretty bluntly, but he called it a failure forward since it led to the Switch, which I talked about this in my video about the Nintendo Switch evolution, and I said that, yo, this was the Wii U was the basis of the evolution and why it was a necessary step. So Reggie pretty much just saying what I said as well. He seemed to talk to the Japanese side of Nintendo a lot more than just business reasons. Okay, so personal stuff and other things. They usually call him Reggie-san. Okay, so showing the respect. Satoru Iwata disagreed with bundling Wii Sports in the US at first. Oh, so Satoru Iwata was like, yo, we need to make some money off that. But obviously it was a good idea. But if you remember, Wii Sports was not bundled in Japan with the Wii itself. You had to buy Wii Sports separately. So I think Iwata still got his way in Japan at least. He described Iwata as a mentor figure. Reggie learned the value of science or silence in business from him. Something he didn't see often in more Western businesses he worked at. Okay. Reggie emphasized the importance of having a workforce with a variety of races, genders, and sexual orientations, which I still think is very important. So it's good to have a guy that sees it that way, you know? Nintendo of America had internal diversity programs that supported groups of women and LGTB people at the company. And if you guys don't know, to kind of put this into relation, Jose Otero, who was an editor at IGN, you guys probably know him from there, but he went to, I think like a couple of years ago or last year, he actually got a job at Nintendo, and he recently just came out, you know, as gay. So this is helping him, you know, they got programs there to help him, and maybe this program actually, you know, got him to have the courage to speak up, to say something, because I follow him on Twitter, and he was posting like Charlie Brown memes and stuff, or Charlie Brown. I'm like, what's going on? This man got his dream job. He seems happy enough, you know, seems like a, you know, tall guy, seems like he'd have, you know, no problem just progressing in life, you know, has a good job, but obviously that was eating at his mind, and he came out. So I mean, that's good for him, and it's good that he has a job that supports him, you know, the job that supports him with that. Yeah, and I didn't notice, but he has gray hair. I'm thinking, when did he get gray hair? I thought his hair was like solid black, but his hair is gray. I just noticed that too. I mean, he's older than I thought he is, but he doesn't look old at all. But I'll get this next music, guys. Give me just a little bit. Let's get through this here. Let's see here. Someone asked about the Activision Blizzard Hong Kong situation and praised the consumers' response and seemed to make it clear that he think they screwed up. Okay, so Reggie's definitely on the side of what people are, not on the side of you know, Blizzard. He didn't view it as an issue of integrity of leadership in this case, as he had a pretty specific definition for it in the lecture. So I think we need to see the lecture posted just so we know exactly what he had to say on that. Someone asked about Mother 3, which caused a roar of laughter, and Reggie joked, saying that he thought he'd finally escaped it until now. That's funny. Someone asked him about how Nintendo decides release dates for their close partners like the Pokemon Company, and it said that it's a back and forth process. He may have mentioned that Retro Studios he may have mentioned that Retro Studios seems to have control over their release dates in a similar manner to the Pokemon Company. What release dates? The Retro Studios never releases anything. No, he wasn't clear / isn't entirely confirmed. What does Retro Studios never releases anything? So I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, I guess they have control. Every 10 years, let's release something. But what? What? Anyway, so that's that. What do you guys think about what Reggie had to say here? I'll be more than happy to take some of you guys' thoughts and questions and all that. Let's see here. What's more important, diversity or choosing the best people, regardless of their race or sexuality? I think the thing about it is that they go hand in hand, right? I think that when you decide to choose the best people and not worry about race and and all that type of stuff, diversity and all that, you end up with a lot of different types of people, because a lot of different types of people all graduated college. A lot of different types of people have great ideas. We have millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, all sorts of different types of races. America is multicultural. And if you're in parts of Europe or some other parts, obviously it's going to be more of one type of person or singular type of people. But here in the US, ridiculously diverse. Especially if you live in an area that's very diverse. Now, if you live in an area that's completely one race or another, right? Like, the area that I live in, Central California, a lot of Hispanic people. So yeah, you're going to see Hispanic people working a lot more in certain places, but there's still other people as well. There's still diversity too. So in places like Seattle, in places like Los Angeles, in places like, San Francisco, tons of diversity. You know what I'm saying? Oakland, all throughout California, all throughout the West Coast, tons of diversity. It should reflect that in your workspace, because there's all sorts of people that are graduating from college and getting degrees and having good experience and having everything. There's all sorts of people that do that. So it should reflect that. It shouldn't just be all one type of people or all one other type of people. Obviously, it's going to be slanted towards, one person or not, depending on where you live, the area and all that. But if you do things right, it should be diverse, it should be diverse, and it should be the best people for the job. And that's why you see with Nintendo, there's all types of people that work at Nintendo, all types of people that work there. There's Asian, there's black, there's white, there's everything, and that reflects they all do a damn good job. Am I not correct? So they've got the best people for the job, and they're doing a good job with it. So it should take care of itself. I've seen companies that shy away from hiring certain types of people. You know what I'm saying? It's actually real. And I don't think that's the right way to do it, So hire the best person for the job. Heck, we've even seen, look, man, there was like a report not the other day, but a while, there was a guy on his application, dude was putting Jose, Jose something, his last name. Couldn't get any job interviews, couldn't get any interviews or anything. He changed his name from Jose, last name, to Joe, same last name. All of a sudden, people are calling him. All of a sudden, people want to talk to him. Even some of the same companies that didn't call him with the same resume. He put from Jose to Joe, and people called him. That's a problem. And that's, like I said, that was within not like years and years ago, as in like not like decades ago, as in somewhat recently. You see? That's the problem, People sit there and make assumptions based on names or based on color, ethnicity, and all that, and not choose the best person for the job. It still happens, That's a big problem, dude. Let's see here. I just don't like when take quotas. I don't think really anybody really takes quotas. I've worked with and for a lot of different tech companies, a lot of different companies just in general. I used to be a recruiter, right? And I've never worked with any company that's looking at quotas and things like that, because that's against the rules in California. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can't hire based on this or that, based on one of the protected categories. But like I said, as somebody, I've worked with resumes. I've worked with many different types of people in all different industries. I've seen that. I worked with another company that worked with other types of labor jobs and all sorts of stuff. And everything was pretty diverse. You know what I'm saying? When you just look at the best person for the job, you bring people in, it gets to be diverse. Like I said, it might be slanted one way or another, but most companies aren't dumb enough to sit there and say, we need to hit some type of quota for black or for Hispanic or for this. That's a recipe for disaster. Like, that's a recipe for, and most companies aren't dumb enough to do that. I can guarantee you I work with hundreds of companies as a recruiter, and most of them, damn near all of them that used us for their services, did not say, we need a black person. No, I looked at the person's resume. I had no idea what this person looked like. I might look them up on LinkedIn or something like that. But when I look at their resume, that's when I decide to call them. And they might be black, or they might be white, or they might be Hispanic, or they might be Asian, or they might be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can tell by the name, but a lot of times you can't tell by the name, So most companies aren't like that. I can guarantee you. And like I said, you'll get in big trouble if you're trying to do that. Like, we have to hit this many. That's just not a good thing to do for your company. Most won't do that. David Valdez with a $10 donation. And he says, supporting the live stream. Thank you so much, David Valdez. Appreciate that. Appreciate the 10. You guys give some love, respect, and emos to David Valdez for the $10 donation. Let's get this next music going here, guys. And we've got Sticker Brush Symphony. Sticker Brush Symphony. This is from Jumpmon. So I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the stream, though, man. I really do appreciate that. All right, let's see here. I like what that Nintendo ain't broadcasting the diversity efforts like they need a trophy. Yeah, I mean, they don't. But from what I've seen, working with Nintendo, because I work with Nintendo's PR company, their PR company goal in is kind of like the same. I mean, when I went there was a shorter Asian lady working, there was a tall white guy working, there was a black chick that was working, and like she was doing some other stuff, and like they had the little table, there was Hispanic people. It was all just multiple. I mean, they were getting the best people for the job, and Nintendo's PR company is fantastic. Golan, great PR company, you know what I'm saying? So I think that when you look for the best people, you'll find the best people, and it's going to be diverse. Like I said, it's really going to be dependent on where you live. But yeah, Nintendo doesn't have to broadcast it. They show it, right? Like when you watch the Nintendo Live, whatever, right? Or their Nintendo, what is it? Like the E3 Treehouse stuff. What do you see? You see JC Rodrigo. You see that the big old tall black guy that works there. With you see Aubrey. You see women. You see all sorts of people. So they're hiring the best people for the job. You see, Jose Otero. So that's the thing. Like I said, you don't have to sit there and seek it out. If you just give everybody a shot, you know what I'm saying? Like, give everybody an equal shot. Don't sit there and look at somebody's, resume and it says a clearly Hispanic or Asian name and say, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? Which companies have done, which some companies do. Don't do that and you'll be fine, Some companies have a lot more white people than not. That's fine. If that's the best person for the job, that's the best person. But, just do your best. Just do your best and, get the best person for the job at the end of the day. But yeah, Nintendo's not broadcasting it, I can tell you that right now. Nintendo ain't broadcasting it, but you see it on display. And I'm happy that they have those programs for those people because, it's tough, man. I mean, I've worked in corporate structure before. Sometimes it's tough. It's tough moving up, OV Phoenix says, when I first saw the Wii U, I thought, man, it'd be cool if they made a whole game console that could fit into just the tablet. Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying. Man. I hate online applications. I love the spot-on interviews, the best, so I can sell myself. Yeah, that's what I like too. Back when I was job hunting, like, I mean, obviously you gotta do an online interview, but I like when they say, hey, let me bring you in, so we can kind of talk to you and see how you are, Also, shout out to Christopher Davis. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Obi Phoenix also says, let's see here. Panzer Dragoon, we'll get to that in just a bit. There's just a physical edition. We don't have any more information outside of that, but we'll get to the details in just a bit, David. Thank you for the support, man. Let's see. Nintendo is one of the few companies in the industry that can step back and say, yeah, we screwed up, then just move forward with the hope of being better. Yeah, I think a lot of companies have done that before. I mean, heck, we're seeing like Papa John's and some of these other companies that screwed up, and they're saying, hey, man, we screwed up. We just got to see if we can do better. Nobody's over or nobody's above, redemption, I think, at the end of the day, and the thing about Nintendo is that with the Wii U, yeah, they screwed up. They screwed up heavily with the Wii U, but you know what? They came back roaring, man. They learned from it. They came back roaring. So, see, where I work, it's just a bunch of Mexicans. Well, you know what? In my area, dude, there's a lot of Mexican people that work too, in places. But I don't think the people that are hiring discriminate against them. I will be honest. There are surrounding towns that are literally like 90-something% Hispanic or Mexican, and yeah, those towns probably discriminate based on your race. I mean, you got to be Hispanic to work in those areas. But I mean, if you're talking like big companies and stuff like that, they're not going to as much. Like you're talking about like PR companies, marketing, stuff like that. Obviously, like a lot of companies want you to know Spanish, so that's a factor as well. That's probably one of the bigger factors. But there is some things here and there that I've seen. But for the most part, all of like the bigger companies are, we're talking like, Nintendo, Activision, all sorts of stuff, right? They're looking at trying to get just the best person, EA, whatever the case is, But yeah, like I said, Arn, it's going to be based on the amount of people that like live in your area. If you live around a lot of Hispanic or Mexican people or whatever, yeah, there's going to be a lot of, Mexican people working at these jobs, just like I live in an area where there's a lot of black and Mexican people. That this particular area that I live in, So therefore, there's a lot of black and Mexican people working these jobs, you know, and not as much white people. Whereas if you go to where my mom lives on that side of town, a lot more white people work in these areas because a lot more white people live in those areas. So it makes sense, you know. Let's see here. The Wii U had great potential. I loved it for the D-pad. The D-pad was great, better than the Switch. Even it plays Breath of the Wild in a great way. Wii U was victim of the poor advertising. I think also it was a poor gimmick too. I don't think the Wii U gamepad gimmick. It was too scattered, which I talked about too, Obi. All right, let's play the next thing. Crazy Bus. This is Blanket. Oh man, Crazy Bus. Crazy Bus theme. All right. All right, so this is the Crazy Bus theme, guys. A minute 30 of this on the dot. All right, let's move on to the next topic here, guys. Oh, gosh. New rule. New rule. Crazy Bus theme only gets played, like I said, $30 or plus. That's it. Body, I think I said Toby Blaster. No. 30, it's gotta be $30, body the chat or more. That's it. Let's see, you trying to say that, are you trying to say that you live in a crappy neighborhood? Actually, no, I live in a middle-class neighborhood. No, there's just a lot of middle-class black and Mexican families that I live in. Middle-class, straight middle-class neighborhood. Newer development houses, all these houses around here were made in 2012 and up. So no, I live in a normal middle-class, lower crime, middle-class black / Mexican neighborhood. More Mexican than anything. Probably like 70 to 80% Mexican. No, probably like 80%, 85% Mexican, maybe 15% black. And like 0%, almost like no white people. In this particular area that I live. There are some, but very few. Very few. Maybe 70%, 30% black. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have any numbers. This is the Crazy Bus theme. Sounds better than the other theme that's been played. All right, that was a minute 30. That was Crazy Bus. Thank you, Blanket, for hurting my damn ears for a minute and 30 seconds. All right, basement theme. You gotta get this basement theme going too. Resident Evil got some trumpets. So yeah, this makes the basement theme sound better. It does. This basement theme sounds actually way better. Way better. All right, Panzer Dragoon, David Valdez. This is your shot right here, man. Let's talk about this, dude. So Panzer Dragoon Remake Physical Edition has been confirmed. It's due out this winter. So Forever Entertainment will release a physical edition of Panzer Dragoon Remake. The company announced Panzer Dragoon Remake is planned to release on the Switch this winter. Other platforms are currently unconfirmed. You can read more about the game over there, but it's basically like a full, nice remake, you know, of Panzer Dragoon. You know, it's there, man. It's got the key features. It's everything that Panzer Dragoon was. It's coming to Switch, guys, and remember, this is a remake of the game. It is not a port or anything. It's a remake of the game, so I expect, like, you know, newer and better graphics. And they say this winter, but this winter could mean next year, too. So keep that in mind, guys, that winter extends to next year. So it definitely could be next year that we see this here, that we do. So that's that. All right. So what are you guys' thoughts? We got through all the topics pretty good here, guys. I wanted to make sure that I got through them in at least in about an hour or so. And we did. So let's go ahead and get into random Q&A. If you guys have questions, I've got answers. Tonight we've got Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We're going to be doing some Armu food farming. So you guys are going to help me out with that. We're going to be doing some leveling up. So Armu food farming, probably some leveling up. And we're going to try to get this Armu to be a super boss so we can farm legendary core crystals. The fastest way to farm legendary core crystals. So if you guys know about that, you guys come out to the Xenoblade stream. It's going to be a lot of fun, very interactive. All right, so if you guys have random questions, feel free, drop them in the chat. You can tag me. You can talk about anything that we already discussed, or you can ask me about other things. Obviously, you know, no crazy questions or anything like that. But feel free to drop them in the chat. Crazy Bus sounds like an old dial-up modems from the AOL talking to each other. Pretty much, man. Something like that. Will you be watching the IGN Japan Teaser Su-51 Swery 65 secret project for October 23rd live stream? Probably not watching it, just hearing what they say, like what the game is, because I hate these like secret stuff. Like they end up being disappointments when they do that type of stuff. So I think I'm okay. I'll just wait. Some of us never had a chance to become best for the job. All right, yeah. So I see what you're saying, Angel. Markel says Panzer Dragoon game other than Order isn't expensive as hell. Yes, please. Yeah, seriously, man. How come Panzer Dragoon Order was never ported? I think if this remake does well, we're gonna get that. So if you guys like Panzer Dragoon, I think it's time to put the dollars in Sega's and Forever Entertainment's pockets. But look at Sega being a bum. Sega owns the rights for Panzer Dragoon, right? They own the rights, and they're letting Forever Entertainment, pretty much handle this game and do physical. Like, see, look, this is the marking of a bum company. This is the marking of a bum company. Now I get it. If you're not gonna do it yourself, license it out to somebody else. But goodness gracious, man! Like, come on. Anyway, let's see. Best way to relieve stress. Best way to relieve stress is do things that you enjoy and and be positive, have a positive mindset. So do things that you enjoy and have a positive mindset and work towards goals. Make mini goals and make long-term goals. So what is your goal for tomorrow? What's your goal for this next week? What's your goal for this? So make short-term goals so you can give yourself the gratification when you hit them, but make long-term goals and make sure you work towards them, But I'm telling you, VC, you got to hit up Double D, man. I'm pretty sure he can help you relieve whatever issues problems that you're having, whether it be financial or whatever the case is. Double D can help you. I mean, look at what he's doing. Just like that, you follow him on Twitter. Look at his flip business that he's doing, man. Look at what he's doing. He can give you mental and emotional help. He can help you out with business stuff. My man is very solid. So just hit up Double D, dude, and he can help you. He can help you, man. Day one, Panzer Dragoon, absolutely. Fire Blast says, honestly, I thought physical release for Panzer Dragoon was a given and already confirmed. Apparently it was not. But glad it's coming. Hoping for a release date soon. I never played Panzer Dragoon. Nice. You guys tag me at Player Essence if you want me to answer your questions, okay? Donovan, I'll answer this one, but please, guys, tag me so I can see. Yo, Blanket says, can you play something sad since no one liked the Crazy Bus theme? Thank you so much. Thank you for the $5, Blanket. I appreciate that. You're extending your top stream, or your top, sorry, not top stream. Yeah, top stream ninja. Yeah, you are the top stream ninja. You extending that, or weekly ninja. There you go. And you put a dent into Fairy Tiger there on the stream boss, so you might become the stream boss again. I think about maybe one more solid hit, Fairy Tiger gets taken down. So yeah, we'll play something else for you, man. How about this? We need something sexy. This is sexy. Late to the stream, but hi, LJ. Yeah, you kind of missed out, dude. Will we see Metroid Prime Trilogy for the Switch? Yes. Solo Nepion says, OJ, do you think if Fatal Frame 5 Switch port comes, would you see the same faith as the Fire Emblem Tokyo Mirage Censored version? Dude, I have no idea. It'd be tough for me to tell right now, man. Let's see here. Who's Niners' biggest competition this year in the NFC? In the whole NFC? Definitely the Saints, man. The Saints are looking pretty good. Saints and the Green Bay Packers are the biggest competition. That could be a potential NFC champ or NFC championship game between some of those teams. Also the Seahawks too, even though they lost their most recent game. Seahawks are still 5-2. Still a really good team. Is Nier Automata worth the buy it on the Xbox One? No, just buy it on the PS4. Since I finally have your attention, I wanted to say I really did enjoy your review for Dragon Quest XI. All right, nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sorry that I can't answer. Sorry that I probably missed a lot of people tagging me, but there's like 200 plus people watching. I'm sorry. If you count Twitch boys, I'm sorry about that, guys. But now you guys have my full attention now, so just tag me. If it's not Sonic, Yakuza, or anything Atlas, Sega won't promote it, sadly. Yeah. Thanks for that download code. Download code though, Sega. Seriously. Yeah. I have to add that. I walked in. What armor you talking about? Sorry if you have to repeat the question. Armor. I don't know what you're talking about. Vision says, I seen a supposed leak of Walmart Black Friday OG Switch for $199 and Lite for $149. Do you see that happening? Yeah, I think it's very possible. Yeah, OG Switch for $199. Yeah, they have a lot of those that they just have stocked up, right? That people aren't gonna buy that crap because there's a better Switch out there that has, better battery life, and then there's like the, you know, then there's like the Switch Lite that's cheaper. So like the OG Switch didn't officially get a price drop. You know what I'm saying? It's still $300 for the OG Switch. All right. So yeah, Nintendo's like, okay, or companies are like, we got to get rid of this. So yeah, expect to see the OG Switch for about $199. Yeah. Switch Lite, yeah, $50 off the Switch Lite, absolutely. Clearing out some more stock that they got, or whatever the case is. There's gonna be a lot of new shipments. Pokemon's coming out. There's gonna be a lot of Pokemon purchases with Nintendo Switch Lites. That's probably gonna be one of the hottest items combined. Nintendo Switch Lite and Pokemon, you know? So absolutely. You can get a Nintendo Switch Lite and Pokemon for $200 pretty much on Black Friday, right? I mean, with some tax on there too. $200. I mean, if that turns out to be true, that's a good deal. Fire Blast says Sega could take a few cues from Capcom in terms of reviving and managing their IPs. They need to make some more money first, but yeah. Alien Isolation release date update. I don't got one. Is anyone going to Kanye's Sunday service? I'm not. Dank Meme Center says, didn't Blanket donate for sad music? He did. Oh no, this is not really sad music. Here, let me play something more sad. This is kind of sad. House Sacred Remains, Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Who's played this game before? Who knows about Lament of Innocence? Blanket with a 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much, Blanket. Appreciate that. Is there a potential we can see we can get is there any potential could we get in future Gears 6? I don't know what you're asking about. Gears 6? Yeah, there's gonna be a next Gears. Let's see, I'm sorry. You said legendary core crystals farming. My fault. Oh, we're doing legendary. We're not talking about armor, dude. We're talking about legendary core crystals. I wonder if Lament of Highborn from the World of Warcraft would get you demonetized. It's sad. I don't think any World of Warcraft music would get me demonetized, but I'm already playing this Castlevania Lament of Innocence, the House Sacred Remains. I love this game. Believe it or not, I actually like Lament of Innocence. It got stolen though. I was so pissed off when this game got stolen. I really do like this. This is probably like the only, well, outside of Shadows, Lords of Shadow, it's the only 3D Castlevania game that I like. Outside of the original Lords of Shadow is Lament of Innocence. All the other ones are trash. Curse of Darkness is not that great, but it's a thing. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. Let's talk. We're on random Q&A, JD. So if you have questions, tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. Keep the questions coming, boys and girls. I'd absolutely get an OG Switch for $199. If I didn't have one, yeah, absolutely. I'd rather Sega took no cues from Capcom. They would sell Bayonetta 1 and 2 separately at full price and let Sonic skip Nintendo platforms, although he sells best on Nintendo platforms. Well, Capcom at least, but they release stuff on Nintendo platforms, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Capcom actually destroys Sega in terms of Switch releases. Capcom's released damn near every single Resident Evil game. You know what I'm saying? Or they've put, not every single Resident, but they've released a bunch of Resident Evil games. They released Revelations 1 and 2. They released Monster Hunter. I mean, Capcom is doing better with Switch support than Sega. Yeah, they're older games and not necessarily new games per se, but I mean, they're still doing that. And on top of that, your Sonic comparison makes no sense because Mega Man 11, that's a classic franchise that, you know, Mega Man usually sells best on Nintendo, and Capcom released Mega Man 11 on the Nintendo Switch. It was actually supposed to have like a demo first, and it was shown off at the at the Nintendo Direct. So I don't think I see what you're saying, Angel Page, but it's literally like Mega Man is Capcom Sonic, right? And they were very happy to put that on the Nintendo Switch. So, and also the Mega Man Legacy collections and stuff like that. So, I mean, Capcom kind of blows Sega out of the water when it comes to Switch support, which kind of tells you something about Sega, right? because you can sit there and complain about Capcom and how bad that they are, and Sega's actually legit worse. Although they're not horrible, they're just not great. You know what I'm saying? J2 Blue donated $5 in the pockets. Thank you so much. And he says, if you want a truly sad song, how about Midna's Lament from Twilight Princess? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. This one's kind of sad though. Midna's Lament from Twilight Princess. I guess there's a new remix of it. Oh, this one's not sad. That version's not sad. Okay. Yeah, this one's pretty sad. For me, a sad song that simultaneously feels really enlightening is Calling the Night, Metal Gear Solid in Smash Bros. 2. Okay. Battlefront. Oh, hold up. Let me. Ooh, man, I'm missing. I've missed out on a number of thoughts here. Who made a better trade today? 49ers or Patriots? Patriots got the better receiver, but Emmanuel Sanders is definitely really good. But I think Sanu's maybe a little bit better than Sanders, maybe, but not by much. Not by. They're right around. They're basically a number 2 receiver that can be a number 1 receiver at times. That's basically what those 2 receivers are. And Sanu's a bit bigger, has a little bit more better intangibles, but Sanders is definitely he's a speedy guy that can catch the ball, and we needed a receiver, so it's good stuff there. Donovan Bull says, can you name your top 5 games in no particular order? I do this way too much, Donovan. I mean, like, I don't know, like Fire Emblem, Smash, stuff like that. I'll have a video on it. Do you think Nintendo Castlevania IP should go to Nintendo? Do I think Castlevania IP should go to? Of course. I mean, I don't see Konami doing anything actually good for it. Well, Konami's not going to sell it for what? They don't need to. VC says, okay, I already read that. Oh god, dude, there's so many messages. Is Lament of Innocence only available on PS2? From what I understand, yes. You can't get it anywhere else. Do you think, unless I'm wrong on that one, do you think Atlas is planning out Persona 6? Probably yes, but they're still working on Royale for the West. I'd like to see GameCube version of Resident Evil 2 and 3 ported to Switch. Sure. Markel says, at least Capcom is using more of their IPs. Sega relies on Sonic and Yakuza. Yeah, that's true. Capcom is doing a better job. Just flat out, Capcom is doing a much better job. Capcom makes more money than Sega. Capcom releases more games than Sega. Capcom releases more games on Switch than Sega. Capcom is absolutely bodying Sega. So for every single complaint that you have about Capcom, you can times that by about 3 or 4 and then say, yeah, there's a problem there. Because let's just say, for example, people complained about Monster Hunter, right? Monster Hunter was a problem. At least Capcom put out Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate on the Switch. At least they did that. Yeah, there's no Monster Hunter World, wow, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at least they did that. People say, oh, there's no Resident Evil 7. Well, at least they made Resident Evil Collection. At least they made Resident Evil Revelations 1. Resident Evil Revelations 2. At least there's Resident Evil 4. At least there's 5 and 6 coming. At least. Yeah, we don't get the newest stuff, whatever, okay? But at least they're doing that. What the hell is Sega doing? Sega owns Atlas. Where's Persona? Fine, we don't get Persona 5 or Persona 5. Cool. Where's Persona 3? Where's Persona 4? Where's Persona 2 remastered? Where's Persona 1? Where's anything? Where's old Shin Megami Tensei games? Where is anything? We don't even get old games from Sega and Atlas. So that's my problem when people try to say, oh, well, Sega is doing... It's like, no, Sega's worse. Worse off. And Sega makes no money. And they make no money. Broke it. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done with Sega for right now. Capcom is my favorite developer besides Square Enix and Nintendo. Yeah, those are 2 good ones. OJ, who do you choose to develop a new Eternal Darkness game? My choice would be Fatal Frame team at Koei Tecmo. New Eternal Darkness? I don't know. I think I might give that to like a Retro Studios, man. Jesse J. Kolcha Cunningham. We already played a sad song. I don't know why you're asking me now at this point. We already played a sad song. It was Midna's Lament. So we already played that. And on top of that, I already played the, what's it called song? The other sad song from Castlevania. So favorite game from childhood? Mario Bros. 3. Absolutely. Mario Bros. 3 from one. Yeah. Mario Bros. 3, the original Mario, Donkey Kong in the arcade back in the 80s, stuff like that. Those were all fantastic. Pac-Man. All those from like my childhood, teen years. Let's see here. Wait, are companies like Sega able to be bought in case of bankruptcy, or are they laws against that? Able to be bought? People can purchase, yeah, just like what's it called was liquidated, pretty much like Atlas was liquidated. Any company can be bought, or can they can have a private investor come in. It took forever to get Super Monkey Ball, and it's a port of the Wii game that was divisive among fan base. I know exactly. They're out here. They didn't port the GameCube. Isn't the GameCube one the one that people really like the most? Don't think Sega has the money to port older games to the Switch, especially if it does not sell well. Here's the problem that I have with that. The problem that I have with that is that you're saying that they don't have the money to port games over to the Switch. Okay, that's fine. But then remember when Capcom was in a big bind, right? And they had Monster Hunter, right? They did their thing with Monster Hunter. They sold and they used that to expand. Capcom was in a bind too with money. I mean, you gotta use that. You gotta utilize the IP. You gotta find your big breakout hit. And Capcom and Sega hasn't done that yet. So they need to figure it out. They've got the IPs that can sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason why Capcom is bodying Sega. They have just as many IPs. They have big selling IPs. Obviously, Capcom has IPs that are bigger, right? Apparently, well, in today's day. But that's because Sega's incompetence. Sonic should be bigger than what it is. Yakuza should be bigger than what it is. Persona should be bigger than what it is. All these games should be bigger than what it is. At some point, you got to look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying, Mr. P? You got to look in the mirror. You got to blame yourself. Nobody else but yourself. You can't blame sales. You can't blame people not buying things. You got to blame yourself. You sitting there whoring out Persona to Sony only, or you know what I'm saying, or saying only Sony does this, and you're taking whatever money they give you. Obviously, it's not enough. Because you're shutting yourself off from millions upon millions upon millions of consumers across PC, across Switch, across Xbox. You say, oh, no, only PlayStation. Okay, well, this is your result. Your result is nothing. Your result is not making any money. Capcom says, okay, we're going to go Monster Hunter. We're going to take that outside of Nintendo platforms. Okay, we're still going to have something for Nintendo, but we're going to make it Xbox. We're going to make it PlayStation. We're going to make it PC. Oh, goodness gracious, Monster Hunter is the greatest selling Capcom game of all time. Well, I wonder how they did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a problem here. You know what I'm saying? And Capcom used to take deals in Monster Hunter, whatever the case is. But at some point, you've got to realize that it's probably not okay to take that money and run. Look, Capcom did it with Street Fighter. Look what happened. Street Fighter 5 is not a great game. But, Street Fighter is selling like trash compared to Street Fighter 4. It's nowhere near. Take Sony's money. That's fine. You took Sony's money. But I guarantee you Street Fighter 5 would have been a lot bigger and better if they just made it like they made Street Fighter 4 and not worried about it. And like I said, I'm not trying to argue against developers or publishers getting exclusive deals. But for big franchises, you know what I'm saying? For like franchises that can push millions upon millions upon millions on other platforms, like I don't think it's a good idea. I just don't think it's a good idea. You know? But that's just my thought. That's just my thought process, you know? That's just my thought process. So let's see here. Esteban says they underestimate the nostalgia people have for their IPs, IP Sega. Yeah, they do. They do. They just keep on releasing classic crap. Like, oh, well, classic Sonic Sega collection, the classic, Sega Genesis classic. Which is fine. But, I'm not trying to buy all that, Markel says Sega has great IPs varying in almost every genre, and they aren't utilizing them. They haven't modernized them, and they haven't utilized them. Absolutely. You gonna be in with these rants? I know. I'm going in a little bit. So. Sega just doesn't know how to make money, and that's the thing that they always sinks them. That's true. They don't know how to utilize their IPs in order to maximize revenue, because there's no reason why Sega should be a buster company right now. And I'm not saying this at it because I hate them, because I don't hate Sega. I like Sega, but Sega, there's no reason why Sega should be a buster company. And right now they're a buster company. You know what I'm saying? As in like they're busters. Like, there's no reason why they should be making like $20 million in revenue or whatever the hell that they made in that quarter. Like, there's no reason why, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they shouldn't be making like a lot of money. Sega should be, they should. Yo, what's up, Arash? Well, Arash, you came in about an hour and a half late, so you missed everything that's in the title of the video. We're in random Q&A, my boy. Let's see here. Juiceman. Did I read that already? Yeah, I already read that. JD says, what Japanese game that never got localized would you like to see come to the West that never got localized? Soma Bringer would probably be my number one. If they brought that over and then like redid it like a remake of Somabringer for the DS, but make it on the Switch, that's probably like my #1 game that never got localized that needs to come over. And I know a lot of you guys are probably like Mother 3, you know, whatever, right? Mother 3, but yeah, Somabringer would be my pick for that. Beard oil cream. I forgot what it's called, man. I get it at Walmart though. You like my nice brushed beard. It's like it smells like a forest. You know, it smells like a forest. So I forgot what the name is though. I don't remember what the name is, but I got it at Walmart in the beard section. Let's see here. The fact that Valkyria Chronicles 4 happened still feels like a miracle. It does still feel like a miracle. That was a great release from Sega, though. I will give them that. We can't give them Valkyria Chronicles 4 that. I will give them that. But, you know what? Where's Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3? Uh-oh. I would love a new Jet Set radio. That'd be dope. Isn't Somabringer like Diablo? Nah, not really, but nah. Some elements, but nah. Some elements of it. I'll show you guys, just so we can kind of get a little refresher what Somabringer is all about. A lot of you guys probably have no idea what Somabringer is. It's a DS game made by Monolith Soft. Yeah, it's definitely Diablo-ish. Yeah, I mean, I can see why you made that comparison now that I take another look at it. I mean, I've played a little bit of it. Yeah, it's definitely kind of it. You're right about that. The mechanics aren't exactly like Diablo though. But I mean, if they redid this, that'd be really cool. But yeah, like that kind of that overhead view. It's an RPG. This dude's taking way too long. Let's get us some combat. So this was a DS game. What? Dude? Can we just get some combat, please? Okay, here we go. Oh, did they already kill somebody? There we go. If they made this for the, if they actually did a remake of Somabringer, that'd be dope, dude. I'd be down. Because obviously it's DS, so the graphics aren't that great or anything, but the game's actually solid. It's actually a solid game. Open treasure chests, get loot, get experience, level up. Good stuff. So yeah, kind of Diablo-ish. You're right. But yeah, that's that. Don't forget Arash. I didn't forget Arash. How's Arash doing? I said hi. Who do you have got tonight? Lakers or Clippers? Is this the actual start of the regular season? I'm gonna go ahead and pick. Is Paul George playing or is he out? I don't know what's going on here. What's your favorite DS game and why? My favorite DS game is probably like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl or like Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, because those games are awesome. What level of Elite Ninja do you have to be in YouTube for your Switch friend code? You can be any level of Elite Ninja, and you can be on my Switch friend code. If you want my Switch friend code, Aiden, you could have got it when you first signed up. Hit me up on Twitter, and I'll be more than happy to add you. Paul George out. Oh, if Paul George is out, then I'll probably take the Lakers. I'm just playing with you. I know you are. I'm just saying. I don't want to forget Arash. You know, digital or physical. You know, I don't want to forget digital or physical. I'm probably gonna watch that Lakers game. And what time is the Lakers game? What time tonight is the Lakers game? Arash. Probably gonna catch the end of it. I gotta stream Xenoblade tonight. After over a year of having Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I finally got Chris on Zeke. I see, told you. You probably just didn't know when they did. It's honestly, it wouldn't have taken you that long if you just like constantly opened core crystals. She's not hard to get. She was a DLC blade, dude. DLC blades aren't hard to get. You get them very quickly. You know? 7:30. Okay, yeah. I'll have time to watch the game. I like how is that 7:30 EST or 7:30 PT? Arash, which one? 10:30 Eastern? Damn, it's late for you East Coast dudes. I like how NBA games are late at night. I like that. So I can get all my work done and everything, then just relax and watch the game, not have it cut into, my work. All right, cool. 7:30. That's cool. We'll be playing Xenoblade. We'll be finished up with Xenoblade by then. I just noticed I didn't add you, is all, and somebody else asked about it. Yeah, feel free to hit me up on Twitter, Aiden, and I'll get you my friend code. I'll DM it to you, dude. You're good, man. You've been an Elite Ninja for 6 months now. Got that Mankey Sharingan by your name. There we go. Feel free to hop in. If you want to play like Mario Kart or Smash with us and all that, man, you're more than welcome. More than welcome to do that. Keep the questions coming. What are some of your favorite boss battles in video games? Favorite boss battles? I don't know. I'm not a huge boss battle guy, I'll be honest. I'm more of an experience guy. So I like to just experience the game. And I've never been huge and just like, oh, this boss battle. Like, that's the thing that I like the most about the game. I like the experience and the journey of a game and like the levels and the combat and stuff like that. But bosses are obviously cool. I'd probably say a lot of bosses, like a lot of the cool bosses in games like suck. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like they do cheap stuff, so like Ethereal Queen or stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, like I think obviously fighting against Malos is really cool. I like that. Chrono Trigger Lavos is really cool. I think that fighting in Fire Emblem Awakening, against the dragon is really cool. Excuse me. Depending on the path that you take, Fire Emblem Three Houses has some pretty cool bosses and stuff. So yeah, those are kind of like my favorite games. when I was younger, Master Hand, Smash Brothers, Donkey Kong, and maybe in Punch Out, King K. Rool, back in the day. That music got you excited to fight against King K. Rool. So yeah, man, King K back in the day, man. Ganon, Ocarina of Time, fighting against Ganon. That was some good stuff, That was some good stuff. So yeah, all those were good. Let's see here. Really love Dragon Quest 11. Just got all the characters. Would you say I'm around 50% or more? 50% of the game. If you just got all the characters, nah. Not Dragon Quest 11S. Nah. You got a lot more, bro. You're just starting out. 30% maybe a little bit less. Because if you just got all the characters, that means you have 2 orbs. So you still need 4 more. So yeah, you not quite 50%. I'd rather not join y'all in Smash. People keep telling me I'm no fun to play against other than on other streams because of my Ike and Little Mac. I'm pretty sure that won't be the same in our stream. We've got some pretty good players here, so no, that's fine. Bring your Ike and bring your Ike and your Little Mac. Bring your Ike and your Little Mac. Well, you might get humbled pretty quickly when we play Smash. Aron says your favorite boss fight, Monster Hunter. Yes. No, not for me, but for you, yeah. Arash says, OJ, your 49ers did a trade for Emmanuel Sanders. I talked about that. Traded 49ers from Broncos for 3rd and 4th round picks. Yeah, we gave up a lot for him. I mean, that's a lot. A 3rd and a 4th round pick. I mean, that's a lot, but hey, man, we'll take it. I mean, could we have gotten a younger receiver that's just as good as Emmanuel Sanders in the 3rd or 4th round? Probably. But dude, that's a lot to give up. But we needed a receiver, and he was on the market, so we gave up. But yeah, that's a lot. I mean, like a 4th rounder, okay, I get it. But damn, a 3rd and a 4th, dude, a 3rd rounder. I'm not liking that 3rd rounder because, like, dude, 3rd rounders are good. A lot of good players come out of the 3rd round. You know who else came out of the 3rd round? Freaking Russell Wilson came out of the 3rd round, man. So I'm not a fan of trading like mid draft picks, like 2nd round draft picks and 3rd round draft picks. I really don't like trading those. You know, not a fan because that's the basis of your not for the 40. The 49ers built their team around freaking 1st round draft picks, but for the most part, usually the basis of your team are like a lot of 2nd, 3rd round draft guys, which they are too. But like the Niners defense is built off of freaking crazy 1st round defensive linemen. We got like 4 defensive linemen drafted in the 1st, or 5. Eric Armstead, DeForest Buckner, Bosa, and who else? Buckner, Bosa, Armstead, and there's another one, Solomon Thomas. He was the number 3rd pick in the overall in the draft. Solomon Thomas, like 4 1st round draft picks. You know, in the so 49ers defense is built a little bit differently. But I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan of it, but whatever. You know. What do you think about the idea of Sakura Wars coming to Smash Ultimate? No, who cares? Let's see here. Aaron says it was a joke. Every fight of Monster Hunter is like a boss fight. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it. That's true. You're right about that. Except for those little guys that are around the map, though, right? There's sometimes those little monsters. Those aren't really boss fights, but yeah, most of the core content in the game is all boss fights. But people have their favorite monsters that they fight in, Monster Hunter. So yeah. Who do you use in Smash? Who do I use in Smash? I use Goku. Goku's probably my favorite character to use. Followed by Raditz or Vegeta. Those are the next 2 characters. And when they fuse Goku Vegito, he's pretty good in the game too. So yeah, that's basically who I use. Pretty good. Had some trouble against Chuba though yesterday. Goku is not a good matchup against Wolf. Wolf was giving me some problems, but Goku, I just got to keep practicing, keep on going, see what happens. Same thing with Party Man, having some trouble with Raditz against Party Man's Peach, but I think Raditz has some pretty good moves, man. I think he's pretty good. We'll figure it out. All right. Any other questions? Goku's DT. Yeah, Goku's pretty bad in the game. He's not very good. He's not very good. Hopefully he gets some buffs in the next patch or something like that. Goku's D tier. He's definitely not mid tier. I wish he was at least mid tier. That'd be great. I know he's a typical. When was the last time Molotov made a bad game? Monolith Soft has never made a bad game. And the only game that you can consider them being potentially bad is Disaster Day of Crisis. And that's the only game, and that game is actually not bad. But Monolith Soft has never really made a bad game. Nah, they've never made one. There's been no games from Monolith Soft that are bad. Not a single game that you can account to their name that was a bad game. The worst one is probably Disaster Day of Crisis, and that game's not bad. It's not a bad game. It's just different. Goku's S tier. You just have to learn to use Ultra Instinct. Oh, okay. Well, it's not Dragon Ball Super Goku. It's Dragon Ball Z Goku. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dragon Ball Fighters, you have like GT Goku, you have SSGSS Goku, you have regular Goku like normal, or you have like young Goku, or I don't know, like beginning of Dragon Ball Z Goku, base Goku. So stupid. You have like Super Saiyan Goku or something. Like Super Saiyan Goku. Oh my god, so many Gokus. Yo, what's up? What's up, Ethan? How's it going, man? Good to see you here. Million different Gokus. I see. My bad. Didn't know which Goku you were using. Yeah, I'm using base Goku. Sometimes I use Dragon Ball Z Goku, like or not GT Goku, regular Goku, like Dragon Ball Z Goku. That confused with Vegeta. So yeah. Dragon Ball Evolution Goku's F. Yeah, Dragon Ball Evolution Goku's the worst one. He's the worst. He's the absolute worst one. It might be as well be Goku Ball Z. Yeah, it might as well. Well, I mean, there's other characters, but I mean, like, yeah, there's a lot of Goku. There's a lot of Vegeta too. There's SSGSS Vegeta. There's which sounds like a freaking like boat, dude. There's like there's a lot of different Vegetas. Yo, Matthew Campos, I want to shake your hand. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the $2 donation. Just wanted to send a shout out to the best YouTube community and shake my favorite content creator's hand. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That puts warm, bubbly, warm feelings in me when you say that, you know, you're you know, I'm your favorite content creator. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. He says, hope y'all doing great. Also, can you play Ninja Gaiden Game Gear Assault? Please, Ninja Gaiden on the Game Gear. I remember when I was younger, Ninja Gaiden on the Game Gear was like a thing that they were trying to push, and I thought it was so cool. And I'm like, yo, my mom, can you buy me Ninja Gaiden? And she was like, how about no? Game Gear is too expensive, so I didn't get it. Ninja Gaiden Game Gear. Oh man, how about no? Wait, hold up. Okay, yeah, this is it. Shout outs to Ethan R for the $1.99, and he says, you're my least favorite content creator. Oh man, well, at least feedback is feedback. I appreciate the support, Ethan. Of course, with a message like that, of course he uses super chat. Of course. Bro, I triggered, what'd you do? Said I triggered the entire Dragon Ball FighterZ fan base on Twitter when I said I didn't like the game because there's like 8 Gokus. I mean, that's not a reason to necessarily not like the game, because the game is still good, so I can see why they got triggered. But yeah, it's funny. I think you were probably just joking around a little bit. Ethan R donated another $1.90. Says that's why I'm tier 3 member. Hashtag 70% gang. Shout outs, man. I appreciate that. You are tier 3 donate, Ethan. I appreciate your support, bro. So shout outs. OJ, you think your 49ers can win the NFC and beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl? That's a lot of it. That's speaking ahead of time. But anytime that you have a defense, you've got a chance to win. Tom Brady isn't playing as good as he's played before in past years. So I would say that if you've got a defense, you've got a shot at beating Tom Brady. Last year in the Super Bowl, they had Gronk, you know what I'm saying? And they barely won. They didn't win by much. So if the 49ers can get to the Super Bowl, we have a chance at beating anybody because they have the best defensive line in football, probably, right? I don't think who has a better defensive line than the 49ers. And you need a guy that can get after Tom Brady, that can get after the quarterback. So yeah, I think the Niners can beat anybody, you know, but you got to make it to the playoffs first, man. We still got to win the division. We got to make it to the playoffs. There's still a lot of work in front, you know. That Ninja Gaiden game is good, OJ. You should play it on the analog GB. Okay. With the adapter, I got you. Maybe I'll check it out on that. Wait a second. Hey, Ethan, did you ask your mom to be on the PE podcast this Thursday? Yeah, Ethan, did you ask? So yeah. Isaiah Adams says, if Monolith Soft never made a bad game, does that mean they're A-tier game developers? Monolith Soft, even if they made a bad game before, Monolith Soft is S tier. Monolith Soft ain't A tier. Monolith Soft is S tier game developers. They're S tier, in my opinion. But I can see why somebody probably puts them as not S tier. But yeah, they're S tier in my opinion. All right, take it easy, VC. It's all right for me to tell y'all, but if you want me to wait for my birthday, that's all right. Wait, what are you talking about, bro? Look at the Falcons and the Seahawks that choked in the Super Bowl. Yeah, they did, but the Rams didn't choke. They just couldn't score. Like I said, if you've got a defense, you can beat the Patriots if you've got a defense. If you can get after the quarterback. If you can get in Tom Brady's face and sack him, how's he going to throw the ball? Our run defense is pretty good too. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that they're going to win, dude. I'm not saying that, but to sit there and say the Patriots they're not beatable, they're beatable, dude. Freaking Rams didn't score any damn points, man. You should do one of those vids where you rank different things, but with game companies. I should, man. That might be fun to do. Maybe I'll do it like a tier list maker. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that for a video coming up pretty soon. I think you guys might like something like that. Tier list maker. Arash is a big sports fan. He likes football and he likes basketball. How do you blow a 28-3 in a Super Bowl? OJ, come on. How do you blow that? You're the Falcons, dude. They choked. They choked. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They choked. I mean, they just blew it. What else? What else can I say? I wasn't on the team. EA would be SS tier, right? They would be SS tier, of course. They would be. If you can create a game, what kind of game would you're creating? Yeah, like an action RPG. Action RPG. Make sure you guys check out my Twitter or my giveaway for the Witcher 3 on the Switch. I'm giving away one digital copy of the game, so it doesn't matter where you live in the world, it will work. So make sure you guys check out that post right there. One digital copy of The Witcher. Contest ends this Sunday. Who have the Patriots defense played? They haven't really played that many great quarterbacks and great teams. That's true. But it's not like the 49ers have an amazing offense either. You know what I'm saying? Like, the offense is good. I mean, we can be explosive at times, but, I mean, like, Garoppolo is suspect. We have a good ground game, though, but I don't think we'd run all over the Patriots like that. So, Garoppolo's got to make some better choices. But, no, the Patriots haven't played that many good teams. I mean, Darnold, they're playing pretty trash teams, but it is what it is, Did I miss the Furukawa news? Yeah, you did, Jay. I mean, we're 2 hours into the stream, so that was the news it was the first topic listed, so that was the news there. You can rewind, though. We have DVR features, so feel free to rewind and check out the Furukawa stuff, but it'd be hard for me to go over everything. He just talked about a lot of different stuff with the company and what they're doing, but if you want to rewind the stream, feel free. Let's see here. What's good, OJ? Just catching some of the stream before NHL game. I'm at Drops the Puck. Okay, sounds good, Jonathan. Thanks for coming out to the stream. My Packers are 6-1, OJ. They beat the Bears, Lions, and Vikings so far. Pretty impressive resume so far for them, Arash. Pretty impressive. I will say that the Packers are definitely, that's definitely a big team that can give the Niners trouble. Aaron Rodgers is playing really good. Team's playing really good, and that'd be like the old school rivalry, dude. I mean, remember in the mid '90s, Niners and Packers go back and forth. Terrell Owens, the catch version 2 with Terrell Owens versus Brett Favre and the Packers. Remember that in the playoff game, like 1998, dude? Yeah, that was great. I remember that. I watched that game. I was like, oh, I was going nuts. That was a great game, man. No problem, Jay. Thanks for coming out to the stream, bro. Sakan says, hello, OJ. I've noticed that Furukawa lost some weight. I guess he was the one beta testing Ring Fit Adventures. Yeah, I know, seriously. He's the one who was doing it, dude. He was pulling that Ring Fit Adventures stuff, man. Yeah, man. Favre versus Young was amazing. It was amazing back in the day, man. The Packers definitely got the best of us, though. Like, when Favre was there, it was tough. And they won a Super Bowl. They won a Super Bowl. 49ers never beat them, then won a Super Bowl. I'm surprised that Young didn't win more Super Bowls. Like, I would have thought that Young would have won at least 2 Super Bowls on his own. I mean, he has a few Super Bowl rings because he was there with Joe Montana at the tail end, But, I mean, I'm surprised that Young didn't win another one. I thought maybe, like, he won one in 94. I thought maybe we can get one, like, in, like 97 or 9. We had some good teams. The 98 team was, like, 10-1 or something like that. Or, like, 9-1 or starting out. Like, I thought maybe we could have some good teams to get a championship, And I thought maybe even, like, in the early 2000s, I mean, we had that team with Garcia. I was thinking, man, maybe that team can do something, but that never materialized. And then we should have won a Super Bowl with Kaepernick. That actually... They should have won that game, even though they should have won that game, but they choked it away on the goal line, not giving the ball to Frank Gore, just like the Seahawks choked away the Super Bowl, not giving it to Marshawn Lynch. What's up with NFC West teams choking away in the Super Bowl? I mean, like, if you look at it, the NFC West is one of the most competitive divisions in the past decade or so. Look at how many teams from the NFC West have went to the Super Bowl. Almost every single team. No, dude, every single team in the past decade, like 11, 12 years, every single team in the NFC West has went to the Super Bowl and lost for the most part, except for the Seahawks. But Cardinals, right? Cardinals went to the Super Bowl back then with Kurt Warner. Seahawks went to the Super Bowl twice, okay? And they went to the Super Bowl with Sean Alexander. They went to the Super Bowl then, too, and lost. Seahawks, again, went to the Super Bowl a number of times. We have the Rams, went to the Super Bowl recently. And the 49ers in the Super Bowl in 2012 or 2011 or whatever the case was. So like that division, we get to the Super Bowl, we got to start winning them though. We only got one Super Bowl in the past decade, yet going like 4 or 5 times or whatever. We got one Super Bowl between all of us. So we got to start actually winning the Super Bowl, you know, instead of just going there. It's stupid. Matthew Campbell's donated another $3 and says, which is your favorite Dragon Quest game out of 3, 8, and 11 on the Switch? And should I play Dragon Quest game first? Also, can you play Dragon Quest 11 Unflinchable Courage, please? The best Dragon Quest game out of all of them is Dragon Quest 11. That is the best Dragon Quest game that has been made. I've played those games that you're talking about. 8 is the second best. 11 is the best Dragon Quest game ever made. And yeah, you should just play Dragon Quest 11. You should not play 3 and 8. Play Dragon Quest 11, then go back and play 8, and then play 3. But play the best one first. I always say play the best one first, and Dragon Quest 11 to me is the best one. 8 maybe is 8's somewhat there, but 11 just does things a lot. 11 is just too modern. Like all of the modern improvements, like the speeding up of the battle and all that stuff, like you can't understate how much better that is for somebody like yourself, Matthew. You're working, you know, you got family, you take care of, blah, blah, blah. You need to be able to get through stuff, right? And Dragon Quest 11 helps the busy lifestyle. So I would say that's the one to play. Let's see here. So let's get your music on the Switch. Play the Switch version. Unflinchable Courage. Dragon Quest. Let's get it. All right, hold up. This one's better. This one actually is like. Okay, Arash. I'm done with your football stuff. Okay, Arash. Yeah, sports. American sports. Let's see here. Arash, stop spamming sports stuff. Okay, I think we've had enough. We've had enough. You're spamming sports stuff over and over now. I gotcha. We had a good conversation. Give me some other questions, guys. Let's see here. Arash just kept it. He just kept going, dude. He just kept going. It's like I can't. This ain't the freaking the herd with Colin Cowherd or whatever his name is, man. This ain't Stephen A. Smith. Freaking First Things First with with Chris Carter. You know what I'm saying? This ain't First Things First. I gotta move on. I'm playing Kyle, if you've been coming out to my streams or watching my videos, obviously I've been playing Dragon Quest, my boy. Dragon Quest, Atelier Ryza. I've been playing those games. I've not been playing Daemon X Machina. Come to my streams, man. Come out more. Come watch my videos. I know exactly what I'm playing, my boy. Favorite anime. My favorite anime is probably like Naruto, Dragon Ball Super, My Hero, Hunter x Hunter. Those are all my favorite animes. Record doesn't matter if you can't win when it counts. Cough, Patriots. Cough. Record. Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right. What do you think of number sales will be for Luigi's Mansion 3 and Pokemon Sword and Shield? Arash, you've asked this question before, and I told you last time that I don't know. But I will say this. With Pokemon Sword and Shield, I can give you a basis, right? Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee last year sold 10 million in about a couple months. So I think that Pokemon Sword and Shield is going to do about 15 million in that same time period. So yeah. Hey, Carl the Player, how you doing, man? Doing good. How are you? Thank you, OJ. Thank you, Gallo Games. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, Yu Yu Hakusho is definitely one of my favorites as well. Absolutely one of my favorites. But thank you so much, Matthew Campos. Just want to say thank you again for the $3 donation, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support, dude. Thank you. Charity says, "What are your go-to shoes in the winter? I can't see you wearing boots. LOL. I don't know why. Yeah, you're right. I don't wear boots. My go-to shoes in the winter are my old school classic Reeboks that I always wear. Although they're getting kind of old, but Amazon doesn't have my pair that I want. So, because I bought them on Amazon 3 years ago, and I want to buy a new pair, and they don't have them. I bought some classic Reebok high tops, and those ones fit funny. So I'm gonna go get some Nikes at the store at like Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that. I'm gonna go get some Nikes, and I'm gonna go shop for some winter clothes, some high tops, high top Nikes. I don't know, just some like basic ones. I don't really know. I'll just go try on some shoes, whatever feels good. I'll cop them. So yeah. There's gonna be some Black Friday deals coming up, so I'm just gonna wait for that. some good sales on Nike shoes. Usually you can get like Nike shoes that are like 100 something, or like $100. You can get them for like 50 to 60 at Dick's Sporting Goods on Black Friday. So I'm just gonna go get some of those. Hi Richard, how you doing today, my man? Good to see you here. Hope you've been doing well, bro. I've been watching your videos when I'm on my way to school. Nice, shout outs, dude. Thank you, TG. Appreciate that. Scared to ask what I actually feel scared to ask what mic you're using. Oh, you can ask what mic I'm using. That's a good question. I'm using it's a Audio Technica. Audio Technica. They make some of the best mics in the business. Audio Technica like 2032 or something like that. It's a really good mic. I like it. Just look up Audio Technica USB mics and you'll find this one. It's really good. I like it. It's a good mic. Yeah, the community helped me out with this one, man. It's better than a Blue Yeti. Blue Yetis are trash. Let's see here. They're good for a while, then they break. Thanks for the advice, OJ. I'm probably going to get Dragon Quest 11 next year. I want to dig deep into my backlog first. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I want to just beat Dragon Quest 11 just so I can move on to Atelier Ryzen and stuff. But Dragon Quest, there's so much content, man. So much content. But I'm going to make sure that I keep on playing all these games. That's why portable mode is really important for me. You know, that fact that I can kind of grind through some of these games like while lying down and stuff like that. And not have to be stuck to a TV or in a certain room, you know. Let's see here. Play Jump Force. I'll play Jump Force. Do a sponsored stream. sponsor a stream. You want me to play Jump Force? Sponsor the stream, and I'll play Jump Force. What do you think about a current day Yu Yu Hakusho game? I've been railing for one of those for a while now, man. I would love it. My twin sister got me. You got a twin sister? Oh man. You do, Rush, for real? Luigi's Mansion 3 as my birthday gift. Okay, yo, shout out to Arash's twin sister. That's cool, man. That's cool. Twin sister. That's dope. Be More Kuma says I pretty much watch My Hero. Okay, nice. My Hero. Just call her Femme Rash. Oh my gosh, dude. Let's see here. You said you wish you had a twin. Your sister's Charity. Your sister's like a twin. Y'all look alike. She's just petite, I guess. More petite. She's not really like super petite, but she's just older than you and smaller, right? Because she's like 5'8", right? So she's just shorter and smaller. But you guys, you can definitely tell that's your sister. Like 100% tell that's your sister. But I guess she's not a real twin since she's like a number of years older than you. You know? Trash Force? Yeah, man. Game's trash. She is 2 minutes older than me. She would always make fun of my height when I was a kid, and now I'm taller than her. She always blamed me for stuff too. Okay, dude. She doesn't sound like you like her. I'm currently looking for that mic on Amazon. You said it's like AT2020, right? Yeah, something like that, bro. Something like that. Just look for the one that looks like this. Just look. It looks just like. Just look for the one that looks just like this. Players trying to figure out what words to use. Shut up, Aron. Shut up. That's not that's not it. That's not it at all. That's not it at all. First of all, let me just say this right now. Let me just say something, okay? First of all, Charity, I'm a fan of women your body shape and size, okay? I've dated many women that are your size, and I have no problem with that, okay? You're not like people out here trying to make it seem as if you're like a damn whale on a beach or something like that. You're not. You're just tall and curvy. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with your size. She looks like a lot smaller, like a little bit more petite. Like I said, I can't tell. She's 5'8", so it's not like she's super short. But there's nothing wrong with your size and how you look, okay? Like I said, I like women that size. I've dated women that size. I don't like super small or petite, like really tiny, like human women. I've dated really tiny women, but that's not my, I guess, my number one choice, you know. But that's fine. Women are women. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know. But no, I have no problem with that. I was just trying to make sure that I'm respectful to both of you guys, because I think if she was watching, she'd be like, "Why is he calling me petite? I'm not petite," you know. So I'm just like, I didn't know exactly what to say, but I wasn't trying to be, Charity's gonna call Charity big. That wasn't. It wasn't even about that. Wasn't even about that. I don't care if you're messing around. Girls are good. They don't ask you to reach for things. Oh, tall girls are good. Yeah, they don't ask you to reach for things. Yeah. Oh, your twin is crazy, Arash? Arash got a crazy twin, dude. Raditz. She's got a crazy twin. Or what's the chick from freaking Hyrule Warriors, man? You know? This man got a crazy evil twin, dude. Femrash. Femrash is no joke, man. Did she choke slam you, dude? Why? Dang, you must really dislike her. Pyra's the GOAT. I don't know about that, man. Not when her butt is the same size as Rex's. not in, not when my butt's bigger than hers. Nah, she ain't the GOAT there, I'll tell you. When I tell people I have a twin sister, they said she's pretty, and I'm like, what about me? LOL. Every time. Oh man, dude. So you got a hot sister too, and she makes fun of you? Damn, that's crazy. That's rough life, bro. It's all good. Don't worry about your sister. You guys are old. Just worry about you, man. B More says the woman I'm dating is tall and thick. I'm like, and I like, hold up. And I like them like that. Exactly. Nothing wrong with tall, thick ladies. Tall, thick ladies are great. You know what I'm saying? They're great. Good stuff, man. Like I said before, you haven't lived until you had a tall, thick woman. You've not lived if you're into women. You've not lived until you had a tall, thick one. That's living. Mr. Pete says, girl at work said my mom crazy because she said 5 kids, and I found out she's the youngest of 10, and I'm like, what the F, you giving my mom crap for that? Yeah, man, seriously. Are we in the DGen chat? You're the DGen chat. I can't say this joke. Don't go too crazy. No crazy jokes. All right, take it easy, Echo Gems. Let's see it. Yeah, it's a bit early for DGen. Just a bit early. Thank you, Gallo Games. I appreciate that. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Dude. Arash, what's your sister? Arash, post this picture of your sister in the Discord. I'm joking, kind of. Do it if you want to. Oh my gosh, Mr. Downs, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you here. Any other questions, boys and girls, before we get into some Xeno? We got to start Xeno before 4 o'clock, so maybe we can take questions like another 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less, depending on what's going on. Joking kind of, OJ. I am not a what? I am not a freak. I am a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I am a gentleman. I am Jonathan Joestar. I am a gentleman. I am a I'm a complete gentleman. And before it's a picture of a rash in a wig. Oh, a rash in a wig doing sexy jutsu, bro. All right, go take care of the mom, Dorkman. When I used to watch anime, I used to have been watching you through Toonami and Cartoon Network channel late night. Yeah, I used to watch that too. What's your favorite superhero game? Favorite superhero game? I don't know, man. What's the definition of a super? Like Batman, Superman, all that? Like, I guess maybe like Batman, like Arkham City. It's a pretty good superhero game. Is Batman a superhero? Stretch. You're a Jonathan Joseph type of guy? Jonathan Joseph is a true gentleman, and I like to see myself as just that, a true gentleman. That likes that can also be funny. Matthew Campos wants to shake my hand. Donated $2 and says, "Are we going to get a rematch in Smash between you and the Bodyguard soon?" I think the build up during that match warrants one. Well, anytime that we play, me and Party Man have played like hundreds of times. So we've been playing. This dates all the way back to freaking Smash 4. So we've played hundreds of times. So yeah, absolutely. Whenever we play next, I always play Party Man. Every time that I play Smash, I play Party Man. So I've played him so many times. So yeah, it'll be sometime soon. It'll be probably this week. We'll play again. But we got Mario Kart this week, so we'll see. Yeah, I guess Marvel or DC. Yeah, probably what's it called? Probably Batman. Excuse me. You're more like Joseph, OJ. That's true. I am more like Joseph. I can't lie. I'm actually a lot more like Joseph than I am Jonathan. But I like to think that I'm like Jonathan, but I'm actually not. I'm actually more like Joseph. He's a tricky type, like type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Always pulling pranks and tricks and saying stupid things. I know what you're gonna say already. That's what I do to people when I debate them. I already know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say this is what? That's exactly who I am, dude. I'm not Jonathan at all. I'm more like Joseph. But I want to be like Jonathan. But I'm more like Joseph. Are you playing games later? Yeah, we're playing Xenoblade later. We're playing Xenoblade, and I've come to the realization that I'm Joseph, and I'm crying. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, Double D? If I put a picture up, VC will sweep in, or any other guys would do that. LOL, huh? Well, what are you worried about? Wait a minute, how old's your sister though, Rash? Who cares if somebody swoops in? Wouldn't you? I mean, VC's a nice guy. Yeah, Party Man, you're more like Jonathan. That's true. You are more like Jonathan than I am. But I wish I was like Jonathan more, but I'm just not at times. At times I can be, but a lot of the times I'm not. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, she's 20. Oh yeah, twin sister, so 20. Yeah, she's 26 too. Yeah, what you worried about who she dates, bro? Let her if she wants to date VC, let her date VC. Arash out here saying like, nah, bruh. Nah. Lay off my sister, bruh. No. See, me, I don't care who just as long as, see, the thing about it is this. I don't care who my sisters are with, right? Just as long as the person treats them good, I'm cool. I don't care, though. They can be with, I broke my glasses today, too, though, but I ordered some more on Amazon. There's a crack in them right at the top right there. You guys see that? I broke them. Or I was cleaning them with this cloth, and this cloth, I don't know, it just didn't work very well, and it just kind of snapped the frame at the top. But I got another pair coming in, one-day shipping from Amazon. Amazon Prime for free. Free one-day shipping on that, and some cream. Some, like, eye cream stuff. So it's like anti-wrinkle stuff that's coming in that I use. It's a new formula that I'm using. And some new glasses. But these ones, yeah, they broke, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, whatever. Let's see here. We just turned 26 on Thursday. Got you. You gonna post that picture though, Rash? Oh yeah, you did have a song request. All right, my bad. Let me get that. Wait a minute. What's your song request? What do you want for your song? Chrono Trigger battle theme? Ooh, that's a good one. I thought you put the song request in the message. That's why I looked over. Let's get it. My package was supposed to be delivered on Sunday, but it showed up today. Nice. How'd you break your glasses with the cleaning cloth? I was a little bit too. Sometimes I underestimate my own strength. And I just went. And I just broke it. I was a little too rough. Little too rough with them. But yeah, sometimes I do underestimate my own strength. I'm not a super strong person, but sometimes I can accidentally break things with my hands because my hands are actually really strong. Sometimes I can accidentally break things, and that's kind of what happened. I have a pretty solid grip, my hands, so I don't know. So I accidentally broke them. I've accidentally broke lots of things, to be honest. So one time I grabbed a soda can, and like I literally like indented the soda can on accident when I just went to drink it. When I was in college, and my hands were actually stronger when I was in college. Like I literally I picked up the soda can and went and like indented it to where like my fingers went out. I'm like, what the hell? And it was totally on accident. Now let's see. You need to get better glasses. No, it was my fault. I was a little rough on accident. The glasses are actually good. So sounds like no finesse. I have finesse. Sometimes I just don't. If I'm not paying attention, I've done a good job of making sure that like I control like how strong like I pick things up and all that. But there's just sometimes where I'm not paying attention and I might snap something like, on accident. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I have these big basketball player hands that are pretty strong. So I don't know. Football, I can catch it. Like I was really good at catching the football. I never really dropped the football at all. When somebody threw a football to me, man, boom. I used to play receiver, but then they moved me to running back because I stopped getting taller. But when I was younger, I played receiver, dude, and they would just throw the ball up into the air, and I'd just jump up and catch the ball, and I would never drop it. Like all throughout like my younger years playing football, never dropped a pass in a game as I played receiver. I played receiver for years, never dropped a single. Well, there's maybe like one game where I dropped like one pass, but for the most part, I had pretty much no drops. And in high school, even when I was playing a little bit of receiver and running back, no drops. Just have these big running back hands or receiver hands. OJ can't control Harmon in his hands. I can. I've got good control of my hands. I can dribble a basketball really good. I can throw a football with finesse. I got good touch. You know, I got good touch. It's just sometimes I'm not paying. Like in the morning, I'm not like it was morning. I was like kind of groggy. I just woke up and I was like getting ready for work and everything. And like I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, my glasses are there. And I just woke up. Usually it happens like in the morning or something like that. And I just accidentally snapped them. But I had enough finesse to stop, right? Because I was cleaning them and I noticed it. And I was like, oh, snap. But it was already a little bit too late. So at least I didn't snap them clean in half, you know? All right, people's going to go play some games. All right, take it easy, dude. Thanks for coming out to the stream. VC would be Jean-Pierre. Oh, yeah, dude. VC would be Jean-Pierre, dude. He would be, man. He would. He's definitely that guy. Definitely that guy. Chuba's Jotaro. Chuba's definitely Jotaro, man. Ask, would you like to go to the movies? It's not okay. Ethan's talking about something else. Okay. Party man's freaking Jonathan. Yo, Mr. Lacey with the Konohamaru. Toby Buster. Let's go. Shout outs, man. Mr. Lacey, welcome officially to the Ambu Black Ops. My boy, Lacey, my man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for using Streamlabs as well. Says, thanks for the content and your consistency. It is much appreciated, man. Dude, you're much appreciated. No, you're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. Let's go to make you a mod over here on Twitch Boys. Thank you, Mr. Lacey. I appreciate your support. And yeah, man, I'm consistent. You guys are consistent. We're all consistent. You want a song, Mr. Lacey? You want a song, dude? You want a song? Let me know in the chat. Give Ethan advice on his crush. Giving advice, if it's his crush, the girl's probably over, you know what I'm saying, too high for his own league. You know what I'm saying? He's probably shooting higher than what he actually is. What I tell Ethan is to lower yourself to your own stand. Nah, bro. Listen, bro. Like, look, you're 16, right? You're 16 years old. If I were you, stop worrying about your crush. Don't worry about women in high school. Don't worry about your crush, okay? My boy, you know what you should be worrying about? Your grades. You know what should be your crush? Your damn books. That should be your big crush, okay? 4.0. Nothing less. That should be the goal every time. That should be your crush. That's what you should be focusing on. 4.0 GPA. Yale, Harvard, Stanford, Cornell, Princeton, USC, UCLA. I don't know, wherever area that you live in, whatever the good schools are. School, education, getting a good job, driving that vet, then have your pick. Until then, don't worry about it. Nerf OJ would donate for Buck Bumble, but broke until Friday. Shout out to me. Wait till Friday or whenever you can, my man. And you're an elite ninja, so don't worry about it, my boy. Hey OJ, how's it going? It's going good, Dawson. How you doing, man? Let me get some more Chrono Trigger. I got you, boy. I got you, my boy. I got you. Let's see. Oh, I know. I got sats, bruh. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't worry about women. If a girl comes calling to you, then okay, that's fine. But if you're, oh, my crush, bruh, don't worry about her. You'll get your 10 out of 10 once you got some money and you've got a good job and a house. Trust me, plenty of 10 out of 10s out there. All of a sudden, you're a 10 out of 10. Women will rate you, you know what I'm saying, a 5 or a 4, not attractive and all that. Wait till you get a little bit of clout towards your name. All of a sudden, oh, wow, he's looking a lot better now. Don't worry about women in high school, bro. Don't worry about women in high school. You'll get your pick later. Be successful. You'll get what you want. You'll have plenty of crushes. You'll get what you want. Be successful. That's the biggest thing. I'll take a 3 out of 10 if she don't try to stab me, bruh. OJ, for Luigi's Mansion 3, are you going to get a digital code or 9 o'clock release at GameStop? I'm going to get the game physical, and then Nintendo's going to be giving me a digital copy too. I'll be back home on Sunday and Monday. Will you be playing some Smash or Mario Kart? I need some practice. Yeah, we'll be playing Smash or something like that. Absolutely. Yeah. Just see, I got a 3.7 GPA right now. There you go, Ethan. I like what I'm hearing. I like that. 3.7 GPA. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what gets me riled up when people start talking about their crushes and nah. GPA. That's the number that should get you motivated, bruh. Is that the numbers? That's what matters, is numbers. Women will come later. Numbers are important, and your numbers are looking good right now. Just keep that up. Get through college, get a good job. Trust me. Trust me. You will be fine. Don't worry about your crush right now. You ain't gonna see her after high school. You ain't gonna see her. You're 16. What? You got what? 1-2 more years? What are you, a junior or a sophomore? Got a couple more years in high school, you're done. She's going to move off somewhere. She's going to get with some douchebag probably. You're going to move off somewhere. Don't worry about her. There's 500 other women that probably look just like her in 10 years from now that you can get. Don't worry about her. Trust me. Got Luigi's Mansion paid off at GameStop. There you go. There you go, man. Don't worry about it. And when I tell you guys, trust me, I know, a lot of guys think, but wait a minute, OJ, you're single. Don't worry about it. Trust me on this one, boys. Trust me. He said, I'm still going to try to get her. Hey, man, you can do what you want, bro. Do what you want. I'm just trying to tell you right now, like, if I could go back, dude, I was a football player. I had, good-looking women talking to me just because I played football for the most part. Well, I mean, there was probably other things. But, I mean, whatever. But, like, if I can go back, I swear I would not care about that crap, dude. and like video games so much. I would just focus on school and like video games. That's it. I focus way too much on sports and women, and then like video games, and then like school. It was like last. It was like everything else but that. So you know what I'm saying? Like I would have just focused 100% like on school and like video games. I'll just play on the weekends. Like I shouldn't be playing a bunch of games during the week. Like that was my problem. Playing too many video games during the week. That should be like weekend crap. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Charity, stop with your lovey-dovey, you know what I'm saying, Cinderella type of stuff. I'm giving him the real advice. Ethan, don't listen to that advice. She ain't the one, bruh. This ain't no Neo. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the Matrix. She ain't the one. Bruh, the one, I'm telling you, the one is the one that accepts you and knows you once you've finished what you need to do. You're still evolving. You're still a boy. She can't be the one. You know why she can't be the one? Because you've talked to her and she probably isn't all over you at this point. Because you're sitting there asking us for advice. You've obviously talked to her. If she was the one, then as soon as you guys locked eyes, you'd be like, oh snap, she's the one. But she's not the one. She's not. When I was in high school, I saw couples that were meant for each other, the love at first sight, and that still to this day, they were together or they had a long relationship. They didn't have to do this, oh, I'm going to go talk to them. It was just, they saw each other and clicked. That's when you know that it might be the one. If you look at her and it doesn't click and she looks at you and just walks away, or if you have to muster up courage to talk to her, she ain't the one. In my opinion, at that age, she ain't the one. So, my advice is to chase those grades, chase that career, and the one will find you. That is my advice. That is how my high school experience was. Focus on grades and gaming on the weekends. That's what I should have done. I would have had a lot better GPA. I did that when I was in college. I did that, and guess what? 3.5 GPA. And that's not even trying my hardest. You know, like that's not even 100%, you know what I'm saying? Full percent OJ. I got a 3.5 in college, not trying my hardest. That's freaking playing Resident Evil during the weekdays. After the speech about her being the one got me. I'm telling you, Ethan, look, you can say hi to her if she's down, you know what I'm saying? But don't go like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, don't act all goof troop on her ass or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's cool and she's down to chill, then she's down to chill. But like, don't chase it, man. You know, don't sit there. You know, like, I like that girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do all that stuff. You don't even gotta try. Just say what up. If things work out, then it works out. If not, then it don't. You know? Yo, casual switch guy. Oh, they both came at the same time. Okay, Mark Morin with the $10 donation, and then the casual switch guy with the $5 donation. So we've got a Toby dollars in your pockets. We got a Toby dollars in your pockets. That's like a first. Shout outs. Mark Morin says, wanted to support, and I really liked hearing about the 3.7 GPA, so let Ethan choose a song. There you go. See, Mark Morin, he knows what he's talking about. Ethan, choose a song for us with that 3.7. I like grades. You know, let me tell y'all something. Right after I read this next one, the casual switch guy donated $5 and says, you share that wisdom. This is good wisdom, man. Didn't you drop a class by Resident Evil 5? I did. I did. But I didn't just drop a class. I changed the whole freaking major, or focus within a major. Within the kinesiology major, you have like physical education, right? Physical therapy, blah, blah, blah. And I went from physical education, so being like a PE teacher, football coach, whatever, to just general kinesiology, which is basically nothing. Just, you know how the body moves. Hire me. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I changed to. But yeah, let me tell y'all something, man. What was I about to say? Damn it, I forgot what I was about to say, dude. I was going to tell you guys a story about something, but I freaking forgot. Oh, well, why? I don't remember. I was about to say something, but I forgot the story. But anyway, whatever. Crazy Taxi. All right, we'll get some Crazy Taxi. This song's gonna get copyright claimed. Let me see.
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
All right. Dang it, it's the same song. No Crazy Taxi. Play something else. Bro, I'm speaking in mind right now. I will come with it. Okay, never mind. You guys are talking about something else. I ain't playing Crazy Bus. No, Crazy. I already told y'all Crazy Bus. No, I already told y'all Crazy Bus is bodying the check. It's if I don't see the minimum for that. Let me go to my alert box. Open alert variation. If I don't see this, the minimum, any jutsu higher than Madara coming out, if I ain't seeing that, I ain't playing Crazy Bus. That is the minimum jutsu that I've got to see, and that's 30. If it ain't that, no Crazy Bus. Minimum jutsu. Minimum price should be 30, should be 50. It should be. But I'm gonna go 30, but that's the minimum. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't realize you went that for RE5. I did. I loved RE5. RE5 was awesome. RE5 was really good. All right, Bucklavania. All right, Bucklavania. Since wait a minute, I'm gonna let it slide. Anything with Buck Bumble is 15, but I'm gonna let it slide since it was a 10. I'm gonna let it slide. But anything with Buck Bumble is 15. You guys abuse the hell out of it. What the hell is Bucklavania? There we go.
What about now? Time to rock with the biggie dip Buck Bumble. What about now? Time to rock with the biggie dip Buck Bumble.
Hey OJ, random question. But have you seen that When They See Us on Netflix? It's a masterpiece. I have seen When They See Us on Netflix, and man, that is one of the most, because I didn't know about that case beforehand, right guys? Like, I had heard a little bit about it, but I didn't know all the details. So I was fully expecting these kids, you know what I'm saying, to like be fine. And no, that is not the case. It shook me, bro. I was shook because it was a true story. So I was a little shook, but yeah, man, I've seen it. It's horrible, but then it's great at the same time. You know, it's like, it's cool that they're well off now. They got their settlement, you know what I'm saying? It's like they got careers and families and things are good, but at the same time, it's not cool because I think they kind of ruined their life. You know what I'm saying? I think all those guys, their lives are kind of ruined to a degree. Obviously not to, they're alive and they're still somewhat young, you know? But it kind of seems like their lives are kind of ruined somewhat. And they were robbed of their childhood, you know? Absolutely robbed of the rest of their childhood. So, or young adulthood. So yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Not good. Real talk, if Buck Bumble was any amount, I'd request it like 8 times a stream. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I raised the price, you know, because people would just spam Buck Bumble, dude. People would just spam Buck Bumble. Yo, Anthony Rudd, what's up, man? People used to do that before I changed the rules. I changed the rules because y'all were too crazy with it.
I want to shake your hand.
Yo,
Shake your hand.
Matthew Campos, I want to shake your hand. Says, have you picked up The Witcher 3 yet? Yeah, I have the game. Personally, going to pick it up for Halloween. Also, can you play Super Street Fighter 2 Cammy's theme? Yeah, I've got a physical copy of the game. I showed it on stream the other day. I'm gonna play it at some point. So yeah, at some point I'll play. I gotta get through it, dude. I tell you, Ryza, dude, that's my next game I gotta play. I'm playing Dragon Quest. I'm going to continue playing Dragon Quest and get through that game. But then Atelier Rise is the game that I'm playing for work right now. I'll get to The Witcher, though. I'll get to it eventually. So, yeah. Super Street Fighter. Super Street Fighter 2 Cammy's theme. Alright, dude. I loved it. When I was younger, dude, I used to always love this theme. I used to always love playing this theme. There's Epic Rock cover, but I don't want that. Are you playing Atelier Rise today? No, playing Xenoblade. Xenoblade today. Cammy's stage was awesome too, like in England, like that bridge and like all the mountains in the back with all like the colors and stuff. That was so cool, man. I don't like Cammy as a character though. I tried to play X-Men vs Street Fighter on Saturn, but it requires RAM expansion. Go get the RAM expansion. Cammy's actually my main in most Street Fighter games. Yeah, she's good to play as. Like, she's a good character. Like, she's always pretty good in most of the games. Yo, what's up, Chips? Already ordered, just waiting for it to come in. Nice. Cammy got the cute back though. Oh man, of course. Of course, that was the reason. My friend Andre, who's a really good fighting game player, that was the reason why he uses Cammy, dude. Is because of that. Because of what she's wearing. That was as a kid, that was the reason why he used Cammy. That's what he told me. He's like, dude, I had to use Cammy because of that. I'm like, you would, dude. And he likes blondes. That's his favorite. Blonde, like, you know, white girl blonde. That's his favorite. So, yeah, he always uses like white blonde chicks in games because that's his favorite type of woman. So there you go. He says, "Wow, same Dawson." Yeah, I knew. All you little guys that think they just slick. Everybody that use Cammy, I'm using her because I like to use her. She's a good character. With your stupid Lenny faces and stuff back in the day. Oh, I'm only using her because I like you the kick. Man, we all know why you're using Cammy. I remember playing the arcade with Cammy multiple times back in the day. I didn't like her. My favorite character was Ken. But you know what? I beat Cammy's arcade way more than I beat everybody else's arcade. all Cammy mains want the Japanese version of Tokyo Rush. This is probably, I think most people actually want the Japanese version. Wish that it wasn't censored, but it is what it is. Whatever. Hey, she can be good in more than one way. Bruh. I mean, you use Peach in Mario Kart because of her butt on a motorcycle. I've never publicly stated that, Party Man. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's never been a thing that I've stated publicly or that I've said in any way that's on the record. So I'm gonna sit there and say that is not necessarily accurate. What you just said, not necessarily accurate. You have? LOL. Yes, you have. Oh, damn, dude. Well, never mind. All right. Well, that's true then. Okay. Y'all got me on that one. All right. Well, y'all got me on that one, dude. Well, listen. It's not the reason why I do it now at this point. It was the reason why, okay? Because when I was younger, I was an idiot, all right? When I was younger, I was an idiot, and I thought a lot of stupid things. And now it doesn't matter, right? Now it doesn't matter. But when I was younger, I didn't want to look at a guy's butt on a motorcycle. So I was like, oh! So I was like, let me pick Peach. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, no. I don't want to look at that. So yeah, so that was the reason. But that was back then. Now it's not the case. Now it's like whatever. I'm just so used to using her. She's my main. But back then that was the reason why. No, I don't still no. That's not the reason why I still do it. No, 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 no. That's not true. That's not true. I'm just. She's just. I've been using Peach on a motorcycle for over a decade since Mario Kart came out on the Wii. So that's not true. That's not true. That's not the reason why now. It's just that she's my main now. I have to use her. That's just who I've been using Peach on a motorcycle for more than a decade in Mario Kart. You can't sit here and say that I can't use that anymore. That's not fair. Reason why I play Femship in Mass Effect? Sure. No, I'm serious. 3 months younger. What are you talking about? No, it's not. No. No, I'm saying that this is the actual truth. Like, this is the actual truth of why I use Peach in Mario Kart now. It's just because I've been using her. So that's the reason. First of all, I like motorcycles. So you got to use, it has to be a character that's on a motorcycle. And second, I've already been using Peach. She has the right weight combination. She's not super, super light. She's not super, super heavy. She's like a medium-ish type of weight. So medium to lightish type of weight. So yeah, that's the reason why I use her. It's because of the intangibles now. You know what I'm saying? But back then it wasn't. I'd use Palutena for that reason though. She's Palutena or oh no, Pauline for that reason. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, when I was in my exactly over a decade ago. When I was in my 30s, because I was in my 30s a decade ago. Well, not a decade ago, like 6 years ago I was in my 30s too. But like when I was in college over a decade ago, yeah, like, you know, early 30s, early 30s. So yeah, man. All right, guys. You guys ready for some Xeno? Y'all ready for some Xeno? I'm not. I'm actually not, VC. I'm actually not. I don't see Christian here though, so I don't know if he's here for Xeno or not. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure Christian said he'd be here for Xeno. Let me get a confirmation from him. This is random. I met Paul Pierce at Clark's getting his ears pierced. I was talking smack to him about Lakers beating Boston. He started laughing and said, "We'll be back." If you had the opportunity to meet Paul Pierce, why would you talk smack to him? It's Paul Pierce. Arash. Aiden says, I've been in the back this whole time. The stream has been multiple bros at the with a price of one so far. I'm a true Peach main. I'm a true Peach main when it comes to Mario. I'm a true Peach main, dude. You met Guy Friday once? What did he say? Hey VC, I'm gonna take you to Flavor Town. Is that what he told you? Is that did you go to Flavor Town, dude? Screw Paul Pierce. Also, who is Paul Pierce? Paul Pierce is a famous retired basketball player. I asked him to take me to Flavor Town. Dude, you should have. Dude, Flavor Town is the best town. Yo, what's up, Raps? Flavor Town is the best town. It's the best town of all towns. Kevin Garnett reminded me of like a black Slender Man. Like Nightmare Before Christmas, but black. That's what Kevin Garnett reminded me of. Every time when I was younger back in the day, we call him Nightmare Before Christmas, but like black. I'm gonna have to start watching JoJo. I feel like I've been missing out. JoJo is good. really all you need to watch is part 1, part 2, and part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. That's all you've got to watch. You don't got to watch Golden, whatever. Like, you can skip. And then the newer ones, they're not necessarily like with all the episodes and everything, but you just got to watch part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. At least watch part 1. Part 1 is actually super quick. There is if you have Crunchyroll, you can watch part 1 like revamped, where they combine everything. There's like 20 something episodes. They combine it into 9 episodes, and they just kind of fast forward through everything. You can watch that and you'll get the whole story of part 1, like the whole thing. So that can be done in like a weekend or less, a day or whatever. Or you can watch the full thing, but it's only 26 episodes. Like, even if you want to get like some of JoJo, part 1 is only 20 something episodes, like the full thing. So you can do that. And then part 2 is not very long either. So if you watch part 1 and part 2, you'll know any jokes with Jonathan. You'll know any jokes with Joseph. If you don't watch part 3 and you don't watch part 4, you won't know Jotaro jokes and you won't know Josuke jokes. But there's not a lot of stuff with Josuke, to be honest, because Josuke is the most sane out of all of them. Well, for the most part. Like, Jotaro's a douchebag at first, and like Josuke, he's just interesting. You know what I'm saying? But he has a super, super kind heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, Josuke is probably the most well-rounded out of all of them. He might have the best. Well, I don't think he might not have. He probably doesn't have the best stand, because like Jotaro's stand is really good, but Josuke's stand is really good too. But either way, like, really, part 1, part 2, and part 3. If you watch those 3, you'll know everything. Part 4 has memes, but it's not as much as part 3, part 2, and part 1. You know, part 2 probably has the funniest memes, like Joseph, because Joseph's a freaking idiot. So like, Joseph's an idiot, so there's a lot of memes. And part 1, there's a lot of like the anime. It's like they didn't mean it to be funny or silly, but it ended up being funny and silly. Part 1 is very serious. It's supposed to be serious, but you end up laughing because of the animation and because of what they do. Part 2, they start taking themselves a little bit not so serious. Part 3 is just downright a comedy. You know, like, it's just super. It's serious, but it's super goofy and stupid at times. You know, and part 4 is a little bit of a mix between like all of them in terms of like comedy, serious, the tones and everything. But part 1 is dead serious, and like you laugh. You end up just laughing. Like, I was laughing so much in part 1, and like they didn't say anything funny, but you end up laughing. You know, Joseph is a complete clown in part 3. Joseph is a damn bozo, dude. Like, he's a freaking oh my gosh. He says KG should have played Babadook. Oh my gosh. No, by the way, Kevin Garnett, first of all, I don't want to sit here and say something about Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett is actually a very good-looking individual. He doesn't look bad. I think he's a good-looking individual. I'm just saying, like, his slender body and everything, that's just what we would say when we were younger. But no, he's actually a good-looking guy, and he's like super tall. He's like 7 foot. You know what I'm saying? Super tall. He's good-looking. I'm just saying, we just said that about him. Like, we just called him like Slender Man or something like that, Nightmare Before Christmas, because he's just tall and skinny. But no, he's good. He's a good-looking guy. He's not like you know, all jacked up in the face or anything. Did you like the Boston Big Four roundup? I mean, yeah, whatever, dude. I don't really care too much. They're alright. Honestly, my brother met Taco Fall, and everyone asked him if he likes tacos and or if Taco Bell. People ask the weirdest things, then given the opportunity. Yeah, I know, that's stupid. Yeah, that's really dumb. Like, if you meet Taco Fall, you're gonna ask him. Of course, you're gonna ask him about tacos. You know, of course, you gotta ask something stupid, man, something freaking dumb about tacos. You know, of course. Yeah, but Taco Fall, he's like the tallest NBA player right now, right? He's like 7'7" or 7'5". Dude, that's okay. Look, I'll be honest here. If somebody said, "Hey, OJ, you can be 7 foot tall," would you want to be 7 foot tall? The only way that I'd agree to that is if I had a surefire way of getting into the NBA and I can be an NBA player. But being that tall sucks. 7 foot is obviously way too tall. Nothing fits you. They don't have your size in anything. No beds fit you. That's actually too tall. Like, I feel sorry for guys that are 7 foot or near that height and don't play professional sports, everything sucks. Your chairs probably don't fit right. Your the big and tall stores, like clothes, you can't shop anywhere. Cars, you got to get something big. You can't drive a Corolla or something like that. You got to drive something bigger. Like everything, being that big kind of sucks. So I will say that. Yeah, he was talking about Charlie Villanueva, Matthew Campos. I wouldn't want to be that tall. 6'3" would be my max height. Yeah, for me, max is probably 6'3" is even kind of pushing it. You know, I would, if I had to pick, it'd probably just be like a solid like 6'1", 6'2". Because 6'1", 6'2", you can still drive a smaller car, and you're not like normal beds still fit you just fine. 6'3" and up, it starts pushing it into like what fits, what's comfortable or not. You know, because like when you're 6'3", still some things are just kind of awkward, you know? So that's even pushing it. I think to me, ideal height would be somewhere between like, you know, 6 foot and like 6'2". That's about that range. Is because like I said, you're not super tall, so you're not going to have stuff that doesn't fit you and everything. And then, but then again, you're not like, you're taller than pretty much everybody, you know? You're taller than pretty much everybody that you come across. But then again, you're not super tall to where things aren't going to like be awkward for you, like with clothing. Like you can go find clothing for 6'1", 6'2" people easy, but 6'3", 6'4", things start getting a little bit weird at those heights and up, you know. Charity, you don't wish you were 5'3". That's too short for people that are 5'3". Don't even want to be 5'3". You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like you can't reach anything. So it's hard to reach stuff, and it's hard for stuff to like, you know. But it's not a problem though. If you're 5'3", it's like, so what? You're 5'3". Like at the end of the day, you got to deal the chips that you're dealt, right? So if you're 5'3", so what? You're 5'3". Oh well, that doesn't stop you from, you know what I'm saying, doing what you want to do. Heck, Muggsy Bogues was 5'3", and he was a damn good basketball player for like what, 14 years in the league. So being 5'3" didn't stop him from playing in the NBA. So there's no excuse for anything that you want to do. Heck, there's a guy that doesn't have a hand. Who's his name? Shaquille Griffin or whatever his name is. The dude from on the Seahawks. Dude literally plays in the NFL with no hand. Think about that, guys. The NFL, where you're grabbing and tackling people and picking the ball off and using your hands all the time. Dude has no hand. Imagine if he, I mean, think about that. So people, all sorts of stuff happen to people. I mean, you know, but the dude doesn't have a hand. You know, so whatever chips you're dealt, you're dealt. Just, it's okay. Just, it's fine. You don't got to start wishing or saying, oh, well, it's this or that. I mean, it's like, that's fine. You're 5'10", Charity, or 6 foot or whatever. I think you're more 6 foot, but you're 6. Charity, I think Charity jacks a couple points off her height. Charity, you look like you're 6 foot or you're near 6 foot. You look more 6 foot to me, Charity, but okay, we'll go with 5'10". You're 5'10", that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being 5'10", okay? Oh, snap. I didn't mean to delete that comment. I meant to push show. It was an accident. Because like it came up so yeah. I want to shake your hand. Oh, wait, dude's got no hand. Oh, bruh. He's got a hand, dude. He's just missing one hand, VC. What's wrong? He's not missing both hands. He's just missing one hand. Muggsy made it in a much more physical NBA. All heart. That's true. In a much more physical NBA. Ready for NBA season? Yeah, man. It's all right. I'm trying to confirm with Christian whether or not there's if we're playing Xeno. I don't see him in the chat. I typed his name in and he's not here. But I also messaged him on Twitter, so we'll go for a bit longer. If we can't play Xeno today, we'll play Xeno tomorrow. And I'm gonna actually start editing. Guess we can extend the stream. We'll wait for Christian. Make sure you guys check out my review for Dragon Quest 11. Let's get that to 2,000 views in the first day. It's at 1.4, so let's get that to 2,000 by the time that I wake up tomorrow. I want to shake your hand. Oh wait, wrong hand. Oh god, you guys are silly. I didn't even tell you which hand was gone. What happens if we don't play Xeno? I need to edit tonight because I actually didn't edit, so I need to edit. I need to edit tonight. I need to get through Atelier Ryza. That's what I really want to get through. Capture more footage and then edit for Atelier Ryza. I think Christian messaged me. Cool. Okay, he just got back from work. Okay, yeah, so we're playing Xeno. You need to use Peach and Smash then, OJ? Hell no. You gotta play that game, but I'd rather get Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 is gonna be good. Just get that game. Hey OJ, did you shake Party Man's hand yesterday after the match? I couldn't. We don't live in the same area. How long are you going to stream Luigi's Mansion 3 next week? I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. Is Cosmic Creeper trying to be... Never mind. Now you're having me looking at myself like I'm 6 foot. I'm like, when do I go on dates with guys that don't say that? Well, you're 6 foot, Charity, because we all know women, they get their height with their shoes off for sure. Men, they make sure they put their shoes on for height. Women take them shoes off. So if you're 5'10", you're saying you're 5'10", that means you're probably like 5'10" and something, right? Nobody's exactly 5'10". So you're 5'10" and something, which is closer to 5'11", which then when you put on your shoes, definitely giving you at least an inch. If you put on heels, couple inches. You're 6 foot. Plain and simple. When guys meet you, you look 6 foot. So you might as well just say 6 foot. My heart is. It's the truth, Charity. It's the truth. I dated a girl that was. She said. On Tinder, she said she was 5'9". I was like, all right, cool. She had no problem with me being 5'8", 5'9", you know? And when I met her, she picked me up because my car was in the shop. So when I met her, she's like this much taller than me. And I'm like, 5'9"? She's got like that much on me, you know? And I'm like, okay, 5'9"? I don't think so, you know? And no, she's more like 5'10". And then she was also wearing some heels. She was more like 5'10" and some odd inches. She was probably almost 5'11". So she ended up looking she ended up being like 6 foot when she gave the picture. She said she was 5'9". She's not 5'9". She was like 5'10" and something. And then she wears heels and then she's like 6 foot. So which was fine. She didn't care. She was completely down. Yeah, you know, she was really cool. I'm the one who didn't call her back. Like, she was very, very interested in me. And I just wasn't as interested in her. Like, I just wasn't as interested. Like, but she I mean, it was nothing to do with her height. Nothing to do with her height. I just didn't feel like calling her back for another date. Like, we were talking, everything was cool beforehand. But just, I don't know, I just didn't feel like calling her back. But I got swindled, I think. You said she picked you up because she was there. She literally picked you up. She literally picked me up and put me into the car. She had a nice car, dude. She had an Escalade. Or was it a Lexus? It was one. It was an Escalade or it was a Lexus. It was a super nice car. She had a good job. She dressed nice. She looked nice. She smelled great. She was cute. She was a little thick, but she was cute. You know, she was very cute. Cute. Very cute. She was alright. She was good. Just not you know. But yeah, man, she had a nice car, dude. She had a nice car. I just remember. I forgot her name though. But either way. OG was turned up. No, I was not. No, I wasn't. I was not. Well. Yo, what's up, Dre? Was I turned off? I mean, I wish she was more accurate about her height, though. You know, but I mean, it's not a big deal. Like I said, it wasn't a big deal. The main thing though is that we went to go get something to eat, and we went to a place to eat, and I ate this chicken sandwich, and it gave me BGs. So maybe that's the reason why I didn't call her back. I was like, man, I went to eat this place, and I got the BGs after eating at that place. So maybe that was the reason why. What do they say about women with Escalades? There was like a no. It wasn't an Escalade. It wasn't an Escalade. It was a Lexus. It was a Lexus. You know, one of those Lexus crossovers. It was a Lexus crossover. Lexus crossover. So. Sugar daddy? Let's see. Hey, yo, what's up, AV? Donated $1.99. He says part 5 is definitely more important. What you mean? Part 5 is definitely not more important. With that golden douchebag with circles in his head. Well, he's not really a douchebag, but well, he kind of is, but he isn't. But whatever. Hell no, that ain't more important. But part 5? Part 5? Golden Wind? No. I'm sorry. I'm not a AV. I cannot sit there and say that dude with the spaghetti hair, with his mullet, weird jet propulsion hairstyle that he has. You're trying to tell me that is more important than freaking Jonathan Joseph, where the bloodline starts? Or Jonathan? Sorry, not Jonathan Joseph. Jonathan Joestar and Joseph. Crazy. Giorno is good, bro. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. But he can't be better. Look, Giorno gets excluded by his hairstyle alone. His hairstyle alone makes him the least important out of all of them. I'm sorry. This man got holes in his pompadour. He has a mullet pompadour. How does that even... This dude got a mullet pompadour. A mullet pompadour with holes in the mullet. Like, does he use like those little curling things that the black women would use to curl their hair? Does he put that inside of his hair in the front? What is this man's hairstyle? What is this man's hairstyle, bruh? It don't matter. Josuke is Jonathan, what's it called, son too? Or what's it called, Joseph's son? Joseph's son. They've all got sons and stuff all over the place. So what? I don't care. That mullet, pompadour mullet with holes in it, AV? I wish I can input, but I don't watch JoJo. It's time to watch JoJo then. Curling iron? It's time to watch JoJo. Everybody should watch JoJo. And I'm actually putting in some JoJo stuff into the alerts. So y'all better all watch JoJo. You guys better watch JoJo from now on, because JoJo is too funny to pass up. Like I said, JoJo Part 3 just drags on because there's 2 parts in Part 3. So JoJo Part 3 just drags on, but I'll pass on. Dre, why are you passing on JoJo? It's good, dude. JoJo's great. They all have Joestar blow. You missing on a great part. No, dude, I'm watching Part 5. Like, I actually watched a few episodes the other night. Like, I'm getting through Part 5. I know about it. I of course I know about what happened. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's good. You know, it is really good. I get you, but there's something about Jonathan. There's something about Jonathan and there's something about Joseph that is just, to me, is just more dope. I don't know what it is. It's just those two, what they went through, it's just more dope. I don't know why. Maybe because it's old school and I'm a big fan of Castlevania, right? Like, they went away from, like, Castlevania because, like, the show originally was this weird take on Castlevania, right? That's what the show originally was. Obviously, it's not that anymore. It's obviously turned into its own thing. But originally, they definitely said, yo, like, let's make Castlevania, right? And I'm a big Castlevania fan. And the first original one, maybe that's the reason why I like that one the most, because it's legit Castlevania, right? Part 2, not really, but there's some themes in there. But Part 2, not really. There's some stuff like the Pillar Men and all that. That's dope. I like those themes. The Stan stuff is cool, but I'm not as big of a fan of Stans as everybody else is. Everybody loves Stans, right? And for those who don't watch JoJo, Stans are basically, like, think of like Blue Dragon, or think of like a shadow that can fight for you, or like your inner being that like comes out and starts fighting for you. That's what that is. Everybody loves Stans, and Stans are great. But I'm more of a fan of like the old school Harmon energy and like fighting normal, you know? Like, the Stan stuff, it just seems, all the Stans seem like OP as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, whereas back then when they fought, it wasn't OP. It was like, yo, you gotta channel your inner ki, and you gotta fight people that way. You didn't have this Stan that can sit there and grab a bullet. You know what I'm saying? Like, sit there, stop time, and all this other stuff like that. Back then, yo, they were fighting with Harmon energy. There was like, it was real fisticuffs back then and stuff like that. Now it's like, man, you got these Stans that can stop bullets, can shoot bullets, can sit there, do all this crazy stuff. I'm just like, this is cool, but it's not like gritty like the Part 1 and Part 2, or part like Jotaro is so good, dude. Like, he can grab a bullet, he can take like a bullet out of his like stomach or stuff like that. He can stop his heart with this stand. He can stop time and move around and do things. Like, it's super, stands are super OP. Golden Boy, dude, his stand is way too good. Josuke can freaking heal everybody from the inside out. Like, they're just too powerful. That's my problem. They're just really powerful, man. Like, stands are just like personas. Yeah, just like personas, exactly. Like personas. So I guess I'm not as much of a persona type of, when it comes to that. I just feel like it was like, from what they first showed us to this point, it was just like they're too powerful. Too powerful. Sounds like Pisces has an anime man crush. On who? What's up, Sams? How's it going, man? Have you ever been stood up or stood someone up? Probably, but I don't know if I don't remember everything with it. Probably. Yeah, JoJo came out before. By the way, JoJo came out before Persona. So, yeah, Persona definitely was inspired probably by JoJo, not the other way around, like AV's saying. Watch when you see Golden Experience Requiem. Well, no, like I said, they're cool, but I just want, I like the old school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the old school. I know why people like Stans. Stans are dope. I just feel like they're a little too strong. I just feel like they're a little too strong. That's all. Little too strong. Whereas like Harmon energy, bro, you had to fight back then. Like, you had to be tricky. You know? Like, Joseph was the trick master. You know what I'm saying? And when you can't be tricky, pull out a Tommy gun and just start, like, remember, like, come on. Yo, you guys remember that part? How is that part not dope? Dude's like, dude literally pulls out a freaking Tommy gun to kill him, to try to kill this damn vampire, dude. And then he blows him up with the damn grenade, and then when that doesn't work, he freaking runs away. I've got something I gotta do. I'm gonna run. Just like, to me, that's way more dope. It's like Tricky, like, he's mortal, you know what I'm saying? Whereas like Jotaro is like, nobody's ever gonna beat that dude, you know? Like that part to me, that builds character. That builds charm. When you're thinking, okay, how's he gonna beat this guy? All he got is freaking, he barely knows how to use harm and energy. Dude literally pulls out a Tommy gun and grenades. And then when that doesn't work, he runs away. That's dope. Like, you'll never see Jotaro doing stuff like that, or see Josuke doing stuff like that, or see Golden Boy Giorno doing stuff like that. They're too powerful. But to me, that was like funny. It like built character. You know what I'm saying? It built, like, I don't know. I just like that a little bit more. Part 2 is overrated. No, it wasn't. Part 2 is not overrated. It is definitely not overrated, dude. No, it's not. I already know what you're going to say. You're going to say it's overrated. Part 2 is not overrated. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. Some dude says, bruh, you think Jotaro is OP? Wait until Golden Wind. I've already watched Golden Wind, guys. I already know there's a bunch of OP broken people. I don't got to wait till anything. I've already watched it. What do you mean? Why do you guys think I've seen Golden Wind? I've seen it. I know what they do. I've read up on it. I know. Let's see here. Part 2 was awesome. Part 2 was awesome. Harmony's OJ's Nen energy. Wonder why he hates stands. See, Nen isn't OP though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nen is nowhere near OP. Like, Gon, Killua, all of them are nowhere near broken. That's why I like Nen. Because Nen isn't OP. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nen isn't OP. It's not OP at all. And there's so many different variations of it. And how Nen works is completely different. Gon is not. Gon is. How is he OP when he ran away from this man? What's it called? Kite. He ran away. Kite got bobbed. Gen needed to make a crazy contract in order for him to get the physical ability to beat that cat girl. And then it completely wrecked his body. He should have died. Nah, Nen ain't OP. You can have Nen, that doesn't mean you're gonna win. It's about abilities. It's about what type of abilities you got. It's about what you are and how you fight. Nen is not OP. You can have Nen, but if you come across somebody that's a different skill level than you, then you're gonna get bopped. Hey, can you stop with the bubbles? Stop. I like the bubble cut. Stop it. Caesar, yo, dude, don't you disrespect that bloodline, okay? That bloodline is dead pretty much. Not really, but kind of. Don't you disrespect that bloodline, AV. How dare you? If it wasn't for that bloodline, we wouldn't have anything right now. We wouldn't have anything. They taught them how to do it. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. OJ loves the bubble launcher. You laughed when Caesar died. Dude, you're a douchebag, Amy. You're a douchebag. You think those pillar men were easy to beat, dude? What are you talking about? You act like they were freaking scrubs. You act like they were freaking a Cyberman. You act like he lost to a freaking Cyberman or something. What are you talking about, man? You act like he lost to a Cyberman. You act like he was Yamcha out there. Stop it. Even Caesar would have beat a Cyberman. The more conditions you put in the way you use the Nen, the stronger it is. Okay, but let me ask you a question. What happened? Okay, Kurapika, his Nen and what he did. What was the condition? What was the condition for Gon with him when he beat the cat lady? What were those conditions? They can't be OP. The condition that Kurapika made is that He can't use it unless it's only spiders. It's so limited. What if some other power comes after him? If he uses his specialist ability and all that stuff, and then Needle's gonna stab his heart and kill him. Same thing with Gon. Gon, he wanted the condition he put forward, which is, yeah, that's crazy. He got OP power and turned into like 25-year-old, but what happened to him? He got bodied. He turned into a freaking two-faced, crispy, charcoal, burnt up, in bandages, mummy-looking dude. What are you talking? But that's what I'm saying. Like the conditions that they put, if you want extreme power and you make that condition, it's devastating consequences. Devastating. Gon's consequences were, you saw what happened to Gon. You look at Kurapika, if he uses that power on anything outside of the spiders, he'll kill himself. Like, that's not the same as freaking Jotaro freaking stop the world, being able to stop time whenever he feels like it, for the most part. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I already know Kite got reborn because of his ability. Guys, I've watched all of Hunter x Hunter. You got to tell me, if you want to tell me something with it, like make your point with it. Don't just tell me, hey, OJ, this happened. I already know. I watched Hunter x Hunter, so I already know. Well, I already know that Kite got reborn because of his ability, but he got bopped. He got bopped before that, though. I'm aware of it. Caesar's a scrub, man. You crazy. Caesar's not a scrub. He just ran into a really strong pillar, man. That's all that happened. OJ, so how is that now OP? That's not OP. Dude literally lost. He got his butt kicked. He got turned into that crazy thing, and he got reborn as a pink-haired girl. What are you talking about? And he got reborn as a pink-haired girl. Like, wait. You want that ability? Okay, go ahead, take it. He got his butt kicked, he got killed, and he got reborn as a pink-haired girl, raised by a demon-looking dude in a house. Is that a good? Okay, great. That's far from OP, bro. That's far from OP. He got his Nen didn't help him in that battle, did it? All that OP, all that training he did with Gun's dad and all that didn't help him when he got destroyed. He got bopped. He got his arm cut off, and then he got reborn as a pink-haired girl. Okay, that lives in a house full of with a demon half human or part human chimera ant. I'm sorry, that's not OP. That's not OP when you got Jotaro stopping his heart, catching bullets, stopping time, punching the hell out of huge ocean mammal teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not OP compared to some of the JoJo stuff. Come on. No, Kite is strong. No, he's one of the stronger hunters out there. What are you talking about? Kite is definitely strong. It's just that the freaking ants were just stronger. That ant was just way stronger. There's no comparison. Jotaro would kick Gon's ass. Jotaro would absolutely body Gon in a fight. Like it wouldn't even be close. Gon would lose by a large margin. Like, he would get beat up. He would get slapped around, and he'd get thrown off the world tree. That's what he'd stop time. He'd grab Gon like a little kid that he is. He'd slap the hell out of him, and it'd be over within, I would say, a couple minutes. Jotaro would beat the crap. Actually, anyone, except for not Jonathan, not Joseph, but anyone after that, part 3, part 4, part 5, any of the ones after that, all of the Joestar family would beat the crap out of Gon. Every single one of them. Except for Jonathan probably can't, and Jonathan and Joseph probably, maybe, that'd be more of a fight. But everybody else could beat the crap out of Gon. Every single other one would. It wouldn't, I don't think it'd be close. Yeah, I don't think it'd even be close. It would be a bloodbath. Jotaro would win easily. He would stop time, and he'd punch Gon in the face. He would stop time and punch him in the face. There's plenty of people stronger than Kaito in the manga, bro. I know, but that doesn't mean he's weak, though. That doesn't mean he's weak. Have you ever dated a girl with implants before? Yeah, I have. Yeah, like breast implants? Yeah. Thoughts on plastic surgery? If women want to get plastic surgery or men want to get it, that's cool. It's cool. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not saying he's weak, but you're making it sound like he's strong as heck. No, I'm saying here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that somebody stated that Kite, like Nen, it's like OP. Like what Kite did was OP. You know what I'm saying? And because his ability let him rebuild himself or whatever. And I said, no, he's not OP. I said he's not OP. Somebody tried to say in the YouTube chat that Kite was OP, like his ability was OP, that he got reborn as a pink-haired little girl. You know what I'm saying? Although he grew really fast, but that's not OP. That's what I was trying to say. That's not OP. And I was explaining to you why Kite, like what happened with Kite. Like Kite's still strong, but that's not OP. That's what I was trying to say. He's strong. He's not weak. And then there's plenty of other hunters out there that are stronger than him, but he was the top in his class. Like for the type of hunter that he was definitely one of the top in his class, and he definitely wasn't weak. Because if he was weak, he would have never went to the ants' hideout. He would have never went there. But then again, they were trying to go there and kill the queen before she really got started. But, you know, whatever. Netero's OP. Mirum is OP. Zeno is OP. Yeah, those guys are really good. Yeah, those guys were super good. I will say that. But I'm just saying, like, dude, JoJo has more. In my opinion, I see more OP in JoJo than I see in, like, with stands. I see a lot more OP with stands than I see with Hunter x Hunter. In my opinion. Gon has the lamest? I don't know, man. Well, he's an enhancer, so he can greatly heighten like his abilities, like fast and stuff like that. So I mean, like get faster, stronger, you know, whatever the case is. So I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, there's definitely better abilities out there. But yeah, it is what it is. Nen takes actual training. Yeah, that's true. Jotaro just. Dude, you got to think about it, guys. Jotaro went from not even knowing what a stand was, and within how long did it take them to save his mom? I think it was about a month that they had to save his mom. So within a month, this dude was stopping time. In the time span of that, think about how long Hunter x Hunter was more than a year. They were in like that, right? Because like the whole Greed Island arc. I think it was definitely they were there for more. The years went by, or at least a year or two, before Gon really kind of figured some things out and got things going. Jotaro, in a span of a freaking about a month, literally went from not knowing what was happening with his body to stopping time. And come on, I mean, come on, guys. There's no comparison here. There's no comparison. I bet Charity's like, dude, this is a great Charity. Is this a great conversation or what, Charity? You understanding what's going on here? 50 days, okay. 2 months, 2.5, less than 2 months, but 30 days in a month. So less than 2 months. Less than 2 months, dude. A month and a half, dude was stopping time, and it had become crazy powerful stand. So with legit, like no training, like no real training, just battle experience, no actual training. Like, come on. That's what I said. I said any of the JoJo's past part 3 and up, all of them would beat Gon. Gon's not super strong. He's good, but he's not. Gon has a lot of determination. He's just determined. He's just really determined, but he's not. There's much better. I mean, Dre named a bunch of them. There's much better people than Gon. But Nen takes. I mean, but look at how. Okay, think about it. Here's the reason why I'm saying that Hunter x Hunter isn't OP. How long did it take Netero to get what he got? Do you guys remember? Dre, if you're still here, how long did it take Netero to get the power that he got? How long did it take him? Let the chat know. I know how long it took him, but think about Hunter x Hunter. You've got to train. It literally took Netero, what, 50? How many years? 10 years or whatever it was? Like, I forgot the year count. I forgot exactly, but it took him literally years and years of training and praying, punching and praying and training and praying in all winters of getting frostbite on his damn toes and everything. Many years of training to acquire the power that he got. So many years. So many years of training. Whereas freaking Jotaro stops time in a month and a half. You know, like my boy Dio wakes up from 100 years with the stand. That's the greatest stand in the world. Like, come on. Jotaro acquired the best stand in the world, or the strongest in the world, in a month and a half. Netero literally spent his whole adulthood till he was old punching in the winter time. Through all the different seasons, Netero just... for like 3 decades or so. Just imagine doing that. Imagine being outside. You living like in Colorado or something. Yo, imagine this, guys. In order to get some type of crazy power, you gotta sit there with your shirt off, wearing like a gi. You know what I'm saying? With no shoes on and punching. And you've got rain. You've got snow. You've got all these different things coming down on him. We're not downplaying his capabilities, Dre. We're saying the time gap between JoJo in terms of what's OP and what's not OP. Hunter x Hunter does not have OP. JoJo's more OP than Hunter x Hunter. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that it took him forever. We're not downplaying. We're saying that, in order for him to get what he got, look at how long he had to train. His combat abilities are freaking amazing. We're not downplaying it. That's what I'm trying to say is that he had to train forever to get that. Whereas Jotaro becomes the best in the world freaking in a month and a half, you know? What's your advice on saving up money or budgeting? Only buy stuff that you need. To be fair, Cornelio has a pretty broken ability, not invincible, but still OP. Phaeton can summon and damn sun. You can't tell me that isn't broken. No, he's not. Okay, then what happened? Okay, but let me ask you a question with Cornelio. Okay, what happened to him though? Did he not lose? Killua's dad and granddad beat his butt. So you're trying to say it's OP, but he lost. They found a plan and he lost. So, and are they OP? So I don't under, like, I get it. Some people are really good at, yes, Cornelio, he's like super good. I know that, but I mean, like OP, no, I don't think he's OP. I don't think, and yeah, it's different universes, but you can usually tell if something's OP. It's like how quickly do they attain things? Like how easy is it to get? That's part of being OP too. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jordan ain't OP because Michael Jordan trained for everything that he got. There are certain people that like don't train for anything yet, that they're just like super good, like Shaq. Shaq is OP. Shaq was just big and black and just dunked on everybody from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like that's pretty much just what happened. Dude had like no skill, but he's just big and black dude that just dunk on people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's basically what it is. Like Jordan had to like freaking work for everything. You know, Kobe, same thing. They gotta work for it. Some people are just big, tall, and just dunk on people. It's like that's OP. Shaq was OP. Jordan worked for it. That's the difference. That's the difference between Hunter x Hunter and JoJo. Hunter x Hunter is Jordan. JoJo is Shaq. that's the difference between them in their prime. That's really it. JoJo is Shaq, and Hunter x Hunter is Jordan. It was 2 versus 1 and he wasn't fighting. Oh, stop it with the wasn't fighting seriously. Stop it. Yeah, he was. He was trying to capture their power. What are you talking about, dude? He was fighting seriously. He lost. Stop it. And who cares if it was 2 versus 1? When you have an OP power, you can win 2 versus 1. If your power is OP, then you can win. He was fighting seriously. I don't know why you're saying that he wasn't. One wrong move and he would have died. He wasn't. He lost. He was using his damn book. He was using all his powers. He was doing what he needed to do. He just lost. Wasn't not fighting seriously. Whatever. Anyway, let me see if Christian's here yet. Christian said he just got home from work just a bit ago. He's not here yet, though. So he's probably busy doing some other things. I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to stretch this out because we're at 3 hours and 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I don't know what else to talk about because we already talked about a lot. Was that preview of the anime podcast? We still need to have that anime podcast. We still need to have it. I need to have some people on here that know anime. Maybe that was the anime podcast right there because we talked about it for about an hour of anime. There you go. That was it. I'll clip it, put it up on the channel. Anime podcast right there, dude. I did ask him at 4:16. He said that he just got back from work. He's probably eating. I mean, he had a full day of work today, guys. So he's probably eating. He probably, doing whatever, girlfriend, talking to her and stuff like that. So he's probably just chilling. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go off air because I don't have anything else to talk about. And then when Christian's ready, I'll go back on air with Xenoblade. Okay, guys? So I'm gonna do that. All right, guys. Better fight in your opinion, Naruto versus Pain or Sasuke versus Itachi? Naruto versus Pain. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I appreciate it. We had pretty much 100 viewers the whole time. We'll be back tonight with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 once Christian gets all the stuff ready and all that. All right, guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys watch my video. If you haven't seen my Dragon Quest video, you guys should make sure you guys go check out that Dragon Quest video. It's up on the channel. Don't forget to watch the videos. We got videos every morning. Every morning we got new videos for you guys. So make sure you guys check out that video. Okay, guys? Check it out if you have not seen it already. All right. So I'll see you guys for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 later tonight. All right. Peace.